I look super pixely.
There we go. All right,
I'm
we're
watching the
recording.
stream, you look good.
It might actually just be the channel.
No, it was Discord. It doesn't like Discord for some
Oh.
reason, and it's
Really?
never given me this issue before. So
Huh.
Would you say that there's Discord between the two
And now-
platforms?
Oh. Ah! Anyways.
It's dark. I can't see.
now it's not being Discord for some reason.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Everything should be working. So everybody should be live. Stream should look good. Recording should be good. And we're a minute into a recording and I haven't said fuck yet. So that means we can start saying fuck.
What?
Awesome. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right. So let's.
I'm doing a mic check for everybody, so.
Yeah. So let's think. Where were we when we last left off? You guys had just finished dealing with a friend, Wolf, having been basically mind controlled in a military compound. Turns out it was a netrunner known as what was their name? Kumo,
We never
which
learned.
turns out to mean spider in Spanish. I learned that. So they ended up having to fight Wolf and calm him down, as well as convince Militech that they weren't involved. Pretty much almost everybody got killed. Well, almost everybody took some damage because Wolf is a beast in combat, and everybody tried to take Wolf down, and he's unfortunately really good at combat.
But he did get shot a lot, though.
He got shot a lot. Wolf shot a lot of people. It was chaos. If you want to see what that was all about, somewhere in the doobly-doo or the video.
It could have been worse.
Find the playlist. If you haven't figured
I
out how to
prefer
use
the
YouTube
doobly-doo.
playlists by now, then we need to talk about your ability to use the internet. So I think we'd all made it out. I think, if I remember right, Wolf went to the hospital via the trauma team, and the rest of the crew went home in the combat cab.
Yes.
I
Right.
believe. Okay, so we did do IP already. I think you guys had just arrived back at the house, except for Wolf. So is there anything? Because God, this was over a month ago at this point. Unfortunately, we did have to miss last week's session. Children things came up, so thanks for hanging out today. And is there anything from last time that we need to go over before we get into this session? And Kevin, I do have your
Programs.
media stuff ready.
No.
Everybody good so far?
I think
I
so.
think the only thing
Go ahead.
I think the only thing that needs to be hashed out is whether or not our netrunner got any programs out of the deal.
Well, I think we're waiting on Anton for that.
Yeah.
Because I think he's
Right.
going to.
True.
But yeah.
That is true. So yeah, that's not something that would have been resolved in between.
As an in between, cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was something where you guys were like, "Hey, I want to check this," or "I want to know if this happened," or whatever.
I want to know what love
Okay.
is.
So media information for the media.
That's
so
me.
Are you ready for notes, buddy?
Oh, let me get my handy dandy.
Samsung
Nope.
Galaxy S22 Ultra.
We're not sponsored. Don't do that.
B. Sherman.
If
42
Samsung wants to
Wallaby West.
sponsor, fucking hit me up, because this Google Pixel 6 or 7 is fucking trash.
I've got that exact phone I mentioned. So, anyways, Samsung, please sponsor.
I thought you were laughing
I
at
would
my
actually, at this
Finding
point, I
Nemo
prefer
joke.
Apple because it just fucking works, and I love my iPad, and I'm starting to become one of those that stops caring about fucking all the other stuff. I just want something. I've officially become
That's
an old
me.
man, because I
That's
don't
me.
care how customizable it is. I just want it to fucking be able to make a phone call, get on the internet, and let me look at Twitch
A
and
phone
YouTube.
call. That's
Welcome, brother.
crazy. A phone call.
Apple's good for that, except I know every Apple user I've ever personally known has broken their phone screen within the first week of having it, and they just live with it.
See, that's just
I've
that's
had
just
an
Android.
iPhone since I was like 14, and I've never broken a phone screen in my life.
I've
check.
broken
Neither have I.
Wait, show us the
Dude.
baby. Baby.
Simba the baby. Simba the
They're on screen right now.
Baby.
Oh, Shaven.
Give
Yes,
us the
there you
baby.
Oh, yes. Look at
Look-
that.
go. Looks just like a baby.
Oh.
It's
Kelly
a
would fucking
baby.
Kelly would fucking hate me right now.
Like this video because of the chub. It's the
Chub,
baby.
chub. Chub, 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 chub,
David
chub,
showing
chub,
off
chub.
his baby on stream. Huh?
Yes. Look at
Yeah, that
that.
baby's
Babies
whiter
do not
than
look
me.
any
How
different
the
from other
hell?
babies. If you put
She
10
is
babies
very
all
white.
next to each other, I couldn't tell you which one's which because they all just
Me
look like
neither.
squishy meat potatoes.
That baby is Caucasian.
Me neither.
from the
It's
mountains of
terrifying
Caucasus.
at the hospital because when they take it back away from where you can't see it, the only thing you can identify it by is a color band on their wrist.
Yeah, 100%.
Because otherwise, like,
And
you can't
yeah,
tell.
That's what I keep saying.
'Cause-
And there's also how many fucking instances of people taking home the wrong fucking child, and then 19 years later they're like, well, guess what? Neither of you are the fucking parents because you got switched at birth. You fuck.
Yep.
Babies
Yeah,
look
I'm
like
not-
babies.
I'm not-
Worked
That's
at a
it.
hospital. That is
I'm-
100%.
Only difference might be skin
factual.
color.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not convinced,
What?
but I'm related to my parents.
It should just be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
okay.
either.
You want to just bring?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be.
Well, if that's the
I'll be
case,
right
then
back.
your parents got a shit
I gotta
deal.
go order dinner.
Oh, that dinner. Dinner.
So yeah, I think since I'm in the hospital, I can't do much. But Wolf is gonna try and buy programs for Kyoyo.
You tell him. You tell him, girl.
No fussy. No fussy.
She's like, get your hand on my face, damn.
Now imagine when she's a toddler.
I was about
Yeah,
that
she's
age
gonna
when
be a nightmare.
I was about that age when I first got dropped. My mom dropped me.
First,
There's no way it could just be one time, though.
Yeah. I guess she really liked buttery popcorn. I don't know, dude.
Should have had that popcorn.
she took you to the movies all the time.
She looks so
Just dropped
happy.
you in the steps and was like, "Oh no,
She is
we
right
gotta go
now.
to the seat, baby."
Wish I could make her laugh. She don't feel good. So she don't want to laugh. But I can get her to, and she
Dude,
cackles.
how did something that pretty come out of you, dude? I don't even understand.
Didn't come out of me.
Well, it came
Yeah,
out of your nutsack.
that's the caveat.
Well, I mean, I guess at like a certain stage it did, but it wasn't pretty then.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
That was just the pipe cleaning we were talking about earlier, you know.
Oh yeah.
And you got your hat on though. We're not
Oh,
part of
yeah.
the bald squad right now. I'm kind of
Ah,
mad.
What the?
Oh,
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, bald
Now our
squad.
whole- Now our heads can be cold together.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Kelly
Bald
hasn't paid for it
squad.
yet. She will then.
Damn,
All right.
Kev, she
Kevin, are
pays
you
for
ready
your dinners
for?
too?
Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm ready. I was
Alright.
I was ready earlier.
Well, we started talking about how all babies are the same, and
Yeah.
some people don't believe me. Except for the one guy in this fucking chat that has a baby. He's like, yeah, they all look fucking the same. So I'm just saying.
I worked at a
Okay,
hospital,
so
so I, yeah.
your-
Me too.
First piece of information.
Mhm.
Because technically the way your information works is there's like 3 possible
Do I roll?
levels. I kind of already rolled it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to roll it. I'm just going to kind of vary between levels 1 and 3 occasionally
fine.
because I feel like I don't want to keep shoveling all the information or potentially nothing. So,
Yeah.
so I'm going to give you a level 3 and then like a level 1. So your level
Okay.
3 is there is an Arasaka owned underwater crawler, basically like an excavator but / submarine. Scooping things off the bottom of the ocean, and it's called the Whale.
Okay, hold on.
Scooping things off the bottom of the ocean.
Yep.
Whales.
Ocean.
Whale.
And it's called the whale.
The whale.
Okay.
All right, that's your first one, and then your next one is that there's a new movie shooting in Night City that may be hiring extras, or is hiring extras. I guess may not. May is not the correct word there. They are indeed hiring extras. And then the producers of that are the Sine sisters, and I'll spell that for you whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
SENAIT.
Okay. Got it.
Perfect. So that's your media information. All right. So we left off. Was kind of rehashed because it's been a minute, but basically we left off with you guys. 3 of you made it back to the Choom Bucket. Nursing your wounds. I think Jarrett, you actually had gone to the bar itself. J-Balls, and I think Frankie and Koyo were kind of following in, and that's where we had left off. So as the other two start to walk in, Maximum comes out and calls all of you to his office behind. Does everybody want to go, or does anybody want to stay and not go?
Yeah, I will go.
Have I met Maximum yet?
Yes. I don't know.
No.
I mean, you've been to the hideout, so I would assume. But honestly, I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think we invited him in. I don't think he's ever personally been a part of it.
Okay, so Maximum probably wouldn't recognize you. So he's mostly waving to J-Balls and Frankie. But it's up to you whether or not you want to try to follow.
I will try to hang back at a respectable distance.
Okay, so just J-Balls and Frankie going back, or J-Balls you going back? Or just Frankie?
Yeah, I'll go back.
Okay. So you two guys are back there. He sits down in his chair, kind of the standard Maximum thing, polishing his shotgun with his bear. And he looks at you, Frankie, and he's you can tell he's got kind of a disappointed look on his face. And he says, "What's this I've been hearing about you Chooms doing some work for Militech? I thought you guys were edge runners."
Yeah, we ran into a bit of a pickle in our on our mission. And
what mission? Not this recent one.
Well, the one where we almost got blown up. You remember I sent you the video.
Oh yeah, that video. We'll talk about that in a minute.
The BD. I mean, the guy was full on cyber psycho, and we had a friend kind of on the inside there that could help us in a tight spot.
So you guys know people in Militech?
Singular.
Singular?
Yeah.
So why are you working for him for free then?
Well, nobody said anything about that.
Rumors on the street are strong, my friend.
I mean,
they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Do we look like we work for free?
I've got 2 people telling me one thing, and I've got a whole crew of people telling me something else.
well,
I don't know.
Whatever the situation is, it is strictly between the 2 parties involved, and I don't want to say more than that, but I do want to make sure that we are still cool with you, obviously.
You got no problems here, but keep in mind, we don't like corpos sniffing around our business.
Oh no, I get that. I 100% get that. No worries.
So you make sure none of these Militech fucks end up here, okay?
100%.
So,
Crystal.
since you guys are working for free, I know you guys are going to be coming up on rent money soon. I got a job for you.
We still haven't been paid for the last job we did.
So, you got paid what you're owed, but hear me out.
All right.
I've been selling that BD you called the furry experience, and it's been doing gangbusters. So he hands over the other 500 eddies he owes you. He's like, here's your other half. And due to that, and then some, we'll say, unfortunate circumstances, the owner of Project Night Shadow is flatline. I don't know if you guys know about that or not. But so in his stead, with all the money I made, I was able to purchase Project Night Shadow.
Okay.
So I need you guys to unfuck all the damage from the carnage that happened at the club. So I'll provide you the ability. I've got a hookup on some bikes because I hear you guys are exceptional bike riders.
We've been known.
Yeah,
So there's a truckload of Fuyutsuki electronics that are going to be arriving at a retail store here in the next couple days. And unfortunately, in the chaos that ensued last time Project Nightclub tried to open, there were some, we'll say, damages to some of the sound equipment.
Yeah, I heard
So
some
we
things about that.
need
It's
some
crazy.
new sound equipment for the club.
Okay.
So you guys get me that however you want to. I don't care. All I'm going to do, I've got a bike for you if you want to try to heist it. Or if you guys want to use some of your money to just go buy it legit, you guys decide. I just need a full set of sound equipment delivered to Project Night Shadow in the next couple days.
Okay, and you know where the shipment's going to be at, right?
I've got the hookup on when and where the shipment's going to be driving through Night City to head to the retail shop. So yeah, I just noticed, where's Wolf at? Because if you guys are going to run a heist, I've seen your combat skills, boys. And as much as I love you guys, if you guys start throwing grenades at these sound equipment, you're probably just going to blow them up too.
Yeah, but this is a heisty thing, you know. Wolf is on the mend. He'll be with us. We'll make sure.
Good.
But
Because I also
hopefully
have
there
some
won't
other
be any
issues.
combat.
So I want to run this hype. I got to get it started, right? So I might need, some PDs going, some media presence, get some big name celebrities to show up to this second, less violent grand opening, hopefully.
You got your big name celebrities right here.
Maxie, that's what I do.
Good. So maybe you should work on that.
Easy.
Get me some equipment or get me some hype. And then also the network, unfortunately, I have not been able to get into. So if you guys, I remember you guys used to have a net runner that was really sketchy, a little student. Is he still with you guys? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, we got him.
You got him back?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh you're talking about we have a new net runner.
The new guy?
Oh yeah, you guys have a new net runner?
Yeah, we got a new guy.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
He's
The
one of the
best.
best I've seen.
Well, we'll see. Because the last one left something to be desired. So, all right. So I need you guys got 3 tasks. Get my new equipment. Get a media train going. And get me into that network so that I can install my own to block all these chumbas that are going to try to get into my network while they're coming hanging out at the club.
I got you.
And this will be a paid job. So,
How much?
Question.
yes.
Out of context, I'm not in the conversation, so I can't hear
Right.
it. But whenever you say that, for him to get into the network, for future reference, would I need to know what to plant for him in there, or just access for me to leave like a virus or something in there for him? I don't know what that means by he wants to
Open
access.
doors, maybe.
Yeah.
So out of context, it's going to be like you get into the network, you probably have to make your way all the way to the bottom to see what's in there, so that you can then clear out whatever may be there, and then potentially leave a virus or a black ice or something along those lines, so that anybody else who tries to get in, will get, have to go through a normal hack and potentially risk their brain damage and all that stuff. And then you can leave passwords and things like that so that you can always get back in.
Okay.
And then also his net runners or his just, tech guys can get in as well.
Okay, I didn't know that about passwords. That's good info. Thank you.
Yeah, you can basically, so realistically, it's kind of like you're going to go in to, when we play this out, it's going to be, you're going to go into the net. You're going to encounter whatever you get encountered with, be it whatever black ice is left, if there's a virus left, any of that. And then you'll be able to leave the network kind of in whatever order you want to leave it in.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. So Maximum looks at the two of you that are in the office and says, "You got any questions for me?"
How much? I think that's a good question.
It'll be enough to cover your rent money. I won't tell you. We got to see. Depends on how much hype you generate. Depends on the security of this new network. There's a lot of moving pieces. The better you guys do, the more you get paid. If everything's basics, you get me just enough equipment to get running. You get me just enough to get into that network. A few local celebrities show up, you'll be able to pay rent. The more people show up, the more money you make. How about this? We'll profit share day one. If you make grand opening a huge success, you guys make more money. If 7 people show up, you make rent.
Okay, that seems reasonable. Is our you're including our net runner in this, right?
Well, you guys only have one apartment, so that's one rent.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Works for me.
And
Yeah,
then
that's fine.
the bear stands up and starts to shovel you guys out as kind of standard at this point with Max.
Yeah, that's not a bear you want to hug. Let's get out of here, boys.
All right, friends. So what's the plan?
All right. Plan. I gotta get a hype train going for this thing. Let's see. We got the information off of him, correct? Like I don't have to go in there and get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You're talking about when the supplies coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the exact date and time. It'll be within. It's far enough away that Wolf will be able to get out of the hospital. And you guys to run a couple side hustle. If you guys want to run your side hustles real quick. The 3 of you that made it out a little less scathed.
So will I be fully recovered?
You'll be fully recovered by the time the heist happens, correct?
Okay. Nice.
So let's do side hustle rolls real quick. So if everybody wants to just roll a d6. And if you guys have anything special, feel free to kind of talk it out. But again, it's more just so I know how much money
The
you
only
make.
thing I have
Oh God, why is everything
is I want to
dark?
know if I can buy more light armor jack. Because
Yeah, 'cause
I don't
you
have
got
to stay in the hospital
fucked
during
up.
my recovery.
Sorry, for some reason my roll 20 is in dark mode, so I can't see who's doing what.
Frankie did 5.
I rolled a 3.
J Balls
All
did
right,
3.
Frankie Media 5 is Did you level up your roll
100?
ability yet?
My roll ability?
Yeah, so did you
My
put any
media?
points into media?
I'm a rank 4, it says.
So then you unfortunately get no good stories or leads this week.
Oh, ooh.
5 is your 0, unfortunately. Um,
Damn.
right.
Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. J Balls Rocker Boy 3. 300 euro bucks.
300. So I've gotten 800 so far today.
The 500 went to Frankie. You didn't get paid that. That was the other half of his
Okay.
payment from
Just
the
300.
BDs that Max was selling. So if Kevin wants to, or if Frankie wants to share that with you, he can. But so far you've only netted 3 today. Frankie has netted 8, or only the 5.
Only the 5.
Yeah. So divvy that up however you'd like. And then Netrunner D3 or got a 3. You got sidetracked
BD
and
was
didn't
it?
hack anything.
Was it
that-
the BD of me and David crashing? Koya?
Yes.
Okay.
No, sorry. This was the BD from
Was it the fight?
the fight with you and Wolf
Oh, okay.
at Project Night Shadow.
I'll throw some.
So
I'll throw a little bit of at Wolf. Wolf,
yes,
go and snag a $150, my guy. Even though I'm the one who took the ass beating, so like
we all technically did.
you just had fun beating my ass.
Well, no, this was specifically your
it was-
your boxing match.
Yeah, this was the boxing.
Your boxing
BD.
match from
Okay.
Project Night Shadow a while ago.
I don't know. I think somebody drew blood and it wasn't quite fun after that.
That's true. I got a good
Blood
lick in
just-
though. You feel me?
Wolf just saw red.
Wolf knew I was there. You know.
He just saw an entity standing
Oh.
in front of him. He didn't know what or who.
So, am I going to be at the hospital the entire time, or can I get out and just kind of like lay low and recover?
I mean, you'll get out, but you won't be able to do a side hustle.
I'm not going to do a hustle, but I'm going to try and be on the market for programs.
Okay, what are you looking for? Programs? For what?
Netrunner programs.
Oh, for Koyo?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so so you get out and you want to look for a night market?
Basically.
Okay. So do you want to go back to the Tune Bucket first and talk to the rest of the crew, or do you want to just go straight looking for night markets by yourself?
I suppose the Tune Bucket first,
Okay.
because I'm not going to go out of my way to buy shit if we don't have jobs.
So it'll be a 50 euro buck combat cab to get back to the Tune Bucket.
Applied.
Download. I want to turn off dark.
Did you add you added the 150, right, Wolf?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always got my character page open at the same time, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, factual.
I've also still got MREs.
Meals ready to eat.
Crack them, shake them, ready to eat.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar.
Lean him on a rock or something.
Yeah, if you could find a nice enough rock.
It's actually a thing in light. Why is it doing dark?
You got disconnected from the Roll20.
Yeah, I know. I closed it so that I could change my profile stuff to hopefully try and get this thing out of dark mode.
Ah,
But it just seems like it likes dark mode because I'm on.
I like dark mode.
For some reason, the dark mode conflicts with the text. It doesn't function correctly. I downloaded Opera GX today because for some reason when I'm on Firefox, it won't let me update Twitch.
so if you have it set to where it
we go,
forces
now it's
dark
in there.
mode, it doesn't work on. Yeah, it doesn't work on Roll20. Roll20 has like a native dark mode that you have to enable.
Well, that's what it was like doing an Opera GX dark mode on top of Roll20 light mode, and it was doing this weird, like, it couldn't figure out which one to do, so everything was dark and I couldn't see shit. But I re-enabled light mode and then did light mode on Opera, so now everything's working. So it's all good. We're here.
Yeah.
Dude, that picture is sweet.
Which picture? Oh, this background.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Just somebody's picture. I
Pretty
found on
good.
the internet.
It's a little 2077, but it's good.
All right, so you go back to the Chum Bucket. You find everybody just kind of hanging out inside the regular club area of the Chum Bucket.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is get a drink, and then I'm going to go straight to our netrunner and just be like, hey, I got 1,000 ebbies. You need programs. Let's go.
You gonna pay for that drink, buddy?
Yeah, how much is it?
10 euro bucks.
Done. I hope it's strong. Yeah, the rest of
Strong
that
enough.
still applies. I'm going to go... Yeah. The rest of that still applies. I'm going to go up to the netrunner and be like, you, me, 1,000 ebbies, get programs.
Okay. Are you angry at me? I'm scared.
I wouldn't pay for your programs if I was mad at you.
Okay.
You're part of the
sorry.
reason I'm alive.
Thank you. You too? I think. Sir.
Yeah.
I don't know how this. makes
Yeah,
me
he just
feel.
always sounds like that. Don't worry. He actually seems pretty chipper right now for Wolf.
Okay. Thanks.
So
You.
come on.
Okay.
You
The
just kind of reach out
unlikely
and
duo.
grab Koyo by the wrist and
and
drag him
Wolf,
out the front
dude.
door. Is anybody else going with him?
No, I'm gonna keep drinking.
I would also like an ice cold beverage.
Pay up, boys. You don't get the drink for free.
That's fair.
Yeah, 10 of these.
1080's a drink, baby.
I'll buy J Balls a drink.
I'll trust you guys to keep proper track.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
All right.
Well-
So you're looking for software.
Yes, I suppose. Whatever he needs to continue net running.
I suppose.
I suppose. All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm not into that fancy stuff. I shoot computers. I don't work with them.
Would it be? Here we go. Okay. So you guys go to an electronics night market and find 2 programs on the shelf. Or I guess behind the counter. Where is 201 and 360?
And as an aside, if any of them are also selling cyberware, I'm kind of trying to trade off some of mine, but that's an aside.
They may or may not be willing to 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
I can see your GM stuff. I don't know if you intend for that.
No, it's you mean my numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just numbers. Doesn't mean anything to you
Okay.
guys. It's just telling me which programs you guys find. All right, so you guys find a deck crash program. It's going to cost 100 eddies, which the program is an attacker that forces an enemy netrunner forcibly and unsafely out of the net architecture, forcing them to suffer all res enemy black ice they've encountered in the architecture as they leave.
Cool.
And you also find a saber-tooth black ice. It's an anti-program black ice. That one's worth 1,000 euro bucks. It deals 6d6 damage to a program. If it is enough to de-res a program, it is instead destroyed. So while you're standing there, the shopkeeper kind of starts to look you guys over kind of inquisitively and goes, "What are you guys looking for?" So the things I've told you so far are just the 2 programs that you see on the shelf. There's some other things there. So there's another cyber deck. a bug detector, some smart glasses, some standard kind of things. But specifically, those two programs are the two that you find. But
Wolf is going to say, I'm looking to make this guy a generalized menace in the net.
so, what kind of prices are you guys looking at paying?
I am willing to pay up to 1,000, though I do have some neural plugs that I can throw in. If that will change anything. If not, then 1,000 is my max.
So let's see. Neural plugs. He starts kind of looking through his book. Where? Neural link? No, not neural link.
Yeah.
You have a neural link, or do you have
Interface
the
plug.
interface plugs? That's right.
Yes.
Internal bodies. No. Cyber limbs.
They're like a base 500, I think.
I think it's something like. Motherfucker. Fuck. Why can't you put the names at least in alphabetical? I guess they are. Just,
It's.
bro, I swear.
Oh, you
interface
look
plugs
through
are
the
in-
paper?
Oh, here it is. Yeah, they're 500. So he's like, here, give me your interface plugs and your 1,000 eddies, and I'll get you a program that you've probably never seen before.
You hit that good.
How'd that sound to you, Koyo?
It's it sounds ominous. Is there any
Is this,
idea
has
of
this
what
program been
that?
tested at all?
Oh, they exist. There's lots of them on the net, but they aren't known for being defeated.
Is
At least by
it-
no normal tombs.
Is it defense? Is it attack? Is it anti-program?
Is it anti-program
anti-personnel?
or anti-personnel? Or is it general?
So it's a little different than both of those.
It's up to
That
you,
goes.
Koyo.
Yeah, that goes into boundaries I've never imagined or had the money to imagine. So I don't even know what that means.
I think
I'm
Wolf
willing
gets
to
it.
buy it.
Huh?
I think Wolf gets it.
Uh,
So we
Wolf,
have a
do you
deal?
get it?
Yes.
So you reach over, you put on your interface plugs on the counter, your €1,000 and he just slides you a program chip. He says, "Good luck. Don't leave it just anywhere."
We don't plan to. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to hand you the program chip.
I'm going to very carefully and scaredly, like I'm going to break it if I touch it, awkwardly try to take it from his hands while we're walking because he's walking away so fast.
Don't
Install that.
don't make me do like an athletics check or some shit. If you want to role play it that fucking hardcore.
I'm trying to role play my awkwardness.
that's
I will not do that if I don't need to.
Act
all right.
with vindication.
So
Yeah.
do you want to go ahead and slot it, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, in the middle of this crowded market, I do not want to slot it. I do not
Okay.
know what it's going to do to me.
That's fair.
It is not leaving my hands, though, very awkwardly.
I gotcha. All right, so you guys headed back to the Choom Bucket?
I'm good.
I am, yes.
Okay. So you guys head back to the Choom Bucket, meet up with the crew.
The
So,
crew?
I guess you guys technically haven't really talked because so far, J-Balls and Frankie, you guys know the plan of what's going on and what your current job is, but so far nobody's filled in Koyo or Wolf because he just kind of showed up, grabbed Koyo, and left without you guys.
You
Around,
programs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just
Yes,
just
sir.
don't kill me, please.
Whenever we get back, if we're back at the June bucket and I'm somewhat safe, I want to start fidgeting with the program chip.
Okay.
You want to try to identify it?
Yes, that's a good way of saying it in role-playing terms.
Give me so you've got two options here. You can either just go ahead and slot it and then see what happens, or we can make you do a roll, but if you run a roll, you risk potentially breaking it.
Oh no, we slotting that ship.
Okay. So you pull up your cyber deck, slot the chip, go into your virtual. Do you have the virtuality
Personal
goggles?
network.
I think you do.
I do. Yep.
Okay, so you put your
I do,
virtuality goggles on, and as you go to slot it in, you see just a large. Let me make sure I give you the right description here.
Penis. Large penis.
A large, giant.
Very
Dinner. That's all
phallic
it
in
is.
nature.
Throbbing even.
Unfortunately, you've gotten rickrolled. It just starts playing. Hey,
Hey, you know what? Play that against enemy netrunners. They're going to want to jack out
You got
unsafely.
that right.
or jack off.
well-
So in front of you appears a small orange sphere of light with two red horns. What you've purchased is a demon.
Cool.
Now demons only work when installed in a net architecture. So a little bit more out of context. The way a demon works is it gets installed in a net architecture, and then it essentially acts kind of like an enemy netrunner that lives inside the net. So you install Imp is the name of your demon. You install that, and
It's
then
an auto net runner.
essentially. So you don't actually have to be present inside the net. Now you can, when it recognizes you, and you can program it to recognize others that you want to have free access. But past that, here, I'll read you the fancier description here. So in the time of the Red, what we call demons are actually very specific types of black ice intelligence systems. They're not true AIs, but they are designed to attack meat space targets, such as a Netrunner's support party, using control nodes like drones and turret. So they can run an entire network by themselves. So normally a turret has to be driven by a demon.
Oh wow.
Programs are automatic. So if you can convince, Maximum to potentially get like a turret installed, some type of sentry, things like that, those are all operated by demons. So you have a very powerful program that you can use as leverage now to get Maximum to install those types of things to potentially make you guys a bunch more money, because it's going to stay there. So once you install it inside,
It's not like you put it in
that
there
network?
and then take it out.
Correct. So you install it there. You can use this now as leverage to be like, hey, I'm in. I can put this demon in. You can get some things installed. I'll get it all set up for you. But now, maybe we have to run a commission, some things like that. So you have a little bit more leverage. But it can run cameras. It can zap netrunners. It basically plays as an enemy netrunner. But now he also has a lot more availability of shit that he can install as security features within Project Nightshade.
Got it.
So,
a Black Eyes takes 2 slots.
to
That's
slot it,
interesting
correct.
to
But
know.
once you install it, then it disappears from your it'll disappear from your slots and only live in the net. So essentially you'll have to
I see.
slot it,
I see.
jack into the network at Project Night Shadow if your goal is to install it.
Mhm.
Get into the net, install it, and then do whichever order you want to do this in, right? But once
Mhm.
it's there, now it's no longer in your cyber deck. It's now on the Project Night Shadow's local net.
Got it.
That make sense?
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, you don't have to slot it now. You can unslot it realistically, just so now you and I think Wolf kind of already had that figured out. But if you want to
Right.
tell the other guys, potentially even go talk to Maximum while you're here at the Chum Bucket,
Mhm.
the world is your oyster, friend.
Yeah. So I haven't been filled in with Maximum yet, so I don't know what we're doing quite yet,
Also
character
true,
wise.
but-
Yeah.
You get the gist.
I do. Thank you.
All right.
As
Well,
I
we are
tell,
returning.
yeah, I tell Wolf as I go in and see the demon and all the useful effects that we could use that for.
Yeah, you
You've
would
got a
recognize
bargain
what a
Very
demon
excitedly
is.
as a kid.
Yeah, your character would know what a demon is. Might not have seen one before, but you can tell when that type of entity pops up. You're like, this is what I've heard of. This is the rumor of the demon.
Oh wow, Wolf! It's a demon. It does this, and we can get it in here and control turrets and yammer blah blah. As Wolf, I'm sure, is trying to get away from me to get a drink.
I think-
No,
I
I've
think
already
Wolf
got
is
my
your new
drink.
best friend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that sounds impressive. I don't know if we'll need it anytime soon. We'll find out.
Yeah, this is a good find. Good find. I'm just gonna keep playing with it, however you play with
You're
it.
welcome.
Oh, so I'm so excited. I'm not even listening or thinking of that yet.
So yeah, Wolf's just gonna go back to the bar where he's normally found.
Which is where J Balls and Frankie will see their patched up homie show up.
Oh,
What up? Looking good, my dude.
If you mean by the new scars, I suppose we agree. Then I'm gonna order another round.
10 eddies, buddy.
I'm paying.
Booze ain't free around these parts.
I mean, if you're gonna be the bartender, you might as well hit him with some bartender advice, you know?
Don't die.
Stop drinking. Don't die. Yeah.
Solid.
Drink more, don't die.
You
Yeah.
wanna- Don't take wooden nickels.
Have we found any other
Go to
work
bed with
yet?
an itchy butt, wake up with a stinky finger.
I like that one.
He who sits on toilet is high on pot.
Oh,
Oh, he who stands on toilet.
Hypotenuse.
Huh.
Anyways, Wolf posed this question. Does anyone-
I think we missed Wolf's question.
Yeah, what question?
Yeah, he
was
said,
that?
"Have we found any more work yet?"
Oh, yes. Wolf, we do have a job. You remember that bar that we sort of fucked up? You remember that one? The grand opening?
You mean the one the red chrome legion fucked up,
Well, yeah. We had a hand in it, though.
and maybe a handful of stray grenades?
Yeah, so our boy Maximilian, the boss
Maximum.
of the Choom Bucket, is actually because the previous owner of the other bar died tragically suddenly. He owns the bar now, and so he needs us to acquire some sound. What's the word here?
Sound equipment.
Equipment.
Sound equipment, and he needs us to get a media train going for the grand opening, the grand reopening, the grand opening, and he needs to get into the network so that he can do his
So
own.
you
thing
and
with it.
J-Balls generate hype. Koyo gets the network running, and I kill anyone who gets in the way.
Sounds like that's the move.
Cody,
Yeah, how
are
are
you
we,
there, by the way? Or are you still like just flabbergasted hanging out in the corner and be like, I got a demon, I got a demon, I got a
So, I'm imagining I
Holy
have
shit.
the virtual goggles on, and I'm like trying to follow Wolf through the bar while I'm playing with this demon thing, trying to figure it out. Because like you said, I've never had my hands on one, but I've heard of them. So I'm
Paying
like
zero
halfway
fucking
listening to
attention.
reality. Yeah,
Exactly what I was
absolutely.
hoping. All right,
Yep.
very well.
And Wolf, maybe you can explain what the fuck's going on with Koyo.
I bought him a program. I don't know what it is. You might want to ask him.
Yeah, he looks like a psychopath right now. Koyo, you in there, bud?
Yeah. Just give it to me later.
Okay, buddy.
Koyo, we need you now.
Sorry. Just to take my virtual goggles off. Just say yes.
We
We've
have
got work.
Yeah.
Pay
Okay.
attention.
Time to work. Mm-hmm.
we have a job. So I don't know if you were here for this. I don't think you were. We sort of kind of
He was.
destroyed a nightclub. Not intentionally, and it wasn't our fault. But
Oh my.
now the current owner of the Choom Bucket has taken ownership of this nightclub, and he wants us to acquire new sound equipment by any means necessary.
Also, oh my.
Get a media train rolling, and these two you have nothing to do with. But the last one is he needs to get into the network so he can like do his own thing with it. So that's where you're going to come into play.
Cool.
And apparently the payment is we split the revenue from opening night, because the success of opening night largely depends on whether or not we. So if we come through in a big way, probably get paid in a big way.
Dang. Okay, so what about like security? Like people, is it like a high end thing, low end thing? Do we have important VIP people? Do we need like turrets, ID badges? What are we looking at?
All right, so our primary concern. I was about to hit him with the 21 Jump Street.
Never seen it. Wouldn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since it came
Ocean's
out.
14.
Infiltrate shit.
Oh wow.
I
really get this
Infiltrate and
Infiltrate,
shit.
infiltrate the dealer.
In
Find
that
the
I'm the
order.
supplier.
supplier. There it is.
Infiltrate the club. Shit in the club.
Yeah. So your primary
Get
concern
paid.
is going to be getting into the network.
Okay. But
Now we are probably going to have to run a heist for the sound equipment, in which you will be involved, but we don't know much about that at this current juncture.
yeah,
You
that's
know the when
totally
and where, and that there will be a motorcycle ready. One motorcycle ready for you.
fine. Did you say motorcycle?
Get him. Oh,
That's something J Balls and Frankie would have known, but that's up to them to divulge.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys
Yeah,
know the when
so
and where.
we've-
It's coming up. We'll say in the next 48 hours.
Cool.
And Maximum's got in the garage of the nightclub, like kind of in the back room. There's a motorcycle that he said you guys can use to run the heist if necessary.
Sounds like a damn machine.
Can we hire a cab to do the heist? Like, hey, buddy, I know you're just driving, but
Combat cabs don't give a fuck as long as they get paid. So I will
Yeah,
tell
I
you
think
if
the caveat here is
if that's
where
what
is
you
the
want to
heist?
do, that is a possibility. The Delamain system is essentially the combat cap. So if you give it GPS coordinates and a vehicle to follow, it can follow. It's going to cost a lot more than your standard just fucking trip, but it can
that
be
makes
done.
sense. Because I just don't feel comfortable driving motorcycles.
So I
after
could start
one.
spending points so I can drive a vehicle.
Oh, how many points do you have? I bet you have a shitload, don't you?
I have not spent any since we started, so I've got like 370, I think.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
It all depends on what you guys want to spend IP on.
Oh.
I don't like spending IP in the middle of a mission, however.
Right.
I like because otherwise that kind of leads into essentially just metagaming.
Metagaming. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
because you guys wouldn't have known you
but-
needed that skill, so you probably wouldn't have taken it. You might have taken something different.
Right.
Well,
But-
we're also used to motorcycles exploding spontaneously, so
No, they don't explode spontaneously. They explode because none of you fuckers have driveland vehicle as a skill.
I have a 5.
I think I do too.
I had like an 8 reflex though. Cheeseburger. I won't.
I have a 9 in land vehicle tech, but my
It's
wreck
not the
wasn't
same.
my fault.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
We're not driving.
You have a
you're right.
9?
Ted,
He said it's not
not
the
driving.
same.
Put it in my lap. while I was on
Oh.
stream.
What is
We'll talk about
driving?
that.
Drive land vehicles.
So
under control.
piloting. So tech would be like you can maintain it and
I
keep
see.
it working.
Oh,
Yeah, driveland
I
vehicle
have
can
a
actually
Yeah, I still have a
vehicle
7
go
in
forward
driving.
and not
Oh, you
upside
just
down.
became our new driver, bud.
Yeah.
All right, well, you
He
guys talk
can't-
about that.
He's
I'm
our
gonna take-
maintenance guy.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take like a 3-minute bathroom break.
Okay.
I'll be timing you.
All right.
So
I'll
you
be
guys can
timing
discuss Let me know if you guys got anything, or if you guys just also want to take a break. That's fine.
All right, and go.
Yeah, I'll take a small. So, Wolf only knows the mission. He bought a program for Keo. That's the out of game stuff. I don't know if Keo has shared that, or Koyo rather.
I told
shared
can't remember Kevin's character name because I don't have it pulled up. Frankie.
Yobizic.
I told Frankie about it very excitedly. I'm sure he didn't understand any of it, and I was asking him
I
about
got a
security.
demon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, is there going to be security or ID badges or any control nodes? Because that's what the demon can control, and I don't know what any of those things are yet. So that's why
so we've
I'm
kind of
generalizing it.
We've potentially secured one bonus.
All right.
If I can plan it in, and then we've got to come up with some kind of commission for me to tie the demon in. Number one, get our money back for the demon. And then number two, for each control node or something he wants it to control, we need some sort of commission.
I'll be 100% honest. Me picking up those interface plugs was because I thought Wolf was going to have to be the tandem
oh no
yeah.
Oh wow, that would have been rough.
And I also screwed up because I forgot that interface plugs are more expensive than subdermal grip. Because the subdermal grip allows me to interface with guns and stuff.
Oh, cool.
But it's like 400 EBs cheaper.
I see.
The caveat is I could have interfaced with machines, but like, when am I ever going to do that? And I have absolutely nothing to do with tech. So it's not going to help.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the net runner and the tech guy. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm obviously more net runner than tech, but I've got a little bit of piddling in the tech stuff when we do need that. It's not super high, but it's better than nothing.
I'm the murderer.
Murder. And apparently the driver, because I have a 7 in driving.
Do you?
I do, according to my character sheet. And
you have drive land vehicle?
Yeah, drive land vehicle is a 7. Here, I can roll things.
Then you should have driven Yozabich.
Go.
Yeah. You should probably.
And y'all wouldn't have exploded.
Well.
We wouldn't have got sick ass BD off of it though either. Which I'm waiting to start selling more of.
Oh, another out of
it's
context
also
thing
not a snuff BD.
With HP, whenever we start a new session, does that go back up to 40 after like a rest or whatever, or how does that work?
So that's a caveat thing.
Okay.
Kevin, I think, typically says we heal back to full, but it's typically you heal your body stat each day until you're fully healed, but after you're stabilized. So if you never stabilize, your health will never recover. Which is why I keep sending everyone back home on the hospital stretcher, basically.
Yeah, I just went down. I had like 40, and I went down to 29, so I'm not like dying or anything. I just wanted to know if it stayed at 29, or if it went up a little bit, or if it was just fully healed.
If you stabilized at any point, and your body stat is high enough, because if you stabilized and your body stat's like at least 6, then you should have healed completely.
Yeah.
Where do you look at a body stat?
It's your character stats.
It's
like the at the very top where it says statistics.
Yeah. Mine's a 7.
Yeah. So that's why Wolf heals so quickly, is because mine's an 8.
Okay.
And I think also Jovic is also an 8.
On what?
Based on the fact that he threw that fat ass punch.
Oh. Is you talking body?
No, I'm sad.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 7.
So you both have the capacity to throw some fat ass chunky punches.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what have we planned here? What's the plan?
Not much.
Oh, I don't think we talked anything plan wise. They were mostly just answering my questions about a context game stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was rehashing some things and also answering at OOC stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So, all right, you're gonna need to be the driver then, Koyo.
On the bike?
Yeah, probably.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Only one motorcycle. And a
I'll
bunch
sit
of
in your
things that need to
lap.
get done.
We can talk about the first thing that comes up.
He's got a +1 who's going with him.
Motorcycle holds 2 people.
So,
Okay.
wait.
Off topic, to your Twitch chat. If you're here and hanging out, down in the bottom there's a little channel points bubble. If the number is larger than like 100, you have enough to affect what's going on in game. We haven't really had any rolls yet, but if you want to make these guys' lives more easy or more difficult, just spend some channel points. I call them space bucks because I call everything fucking space bucks. Thanks a lot, Mac. And
Yeah.
just some things require you to let me know what type of whatever. But yeah, so use the things in the at the bottom of the chat, please.
Yeah,
I will. Thank you.
they're fun.
Yeah, these fucks can't affect their own game, so don't worry. They're not going to counterbalance whatever channel points you spend.
Less minions, less minions.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
I
think
would
there's
just
any-
kill us.
I don't think there's any get rid of minion.
No, it's not. There's a name generation, make a elite, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to scope out the area of the heist. Doo-doo. I would also.
So how are you
Oh,
planning to
sorry.
get
Are you
into
gonna
that
do that
area?
by foot or by bike?
Or combat cab?
I mean, I was just going to either have Koyo drive me in our fancy new bike or get a combat cab.
Let me know which.
Koyo,
Yes.
you want to roll?
Roll where? What does roll mean?
We're gonna check out the scene of the heist. See if we can look at the layout, find a plan of attack.
Where we're getting
Didn't
the sound
you and
equipment.
Koyo scope out the construction site too?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
driving?
I
Okay.
was driving though. This time I need a driver.
Understood.
I am.
Well, the reason why I need a
Broken clock.
driver is because I'm getting so popular now that
I mean, you
it's
could just wear a
only
fucking helmet.
fitting that I have a driver, an
Can we
unpaid
find a
intern.
helmet?
if
Is
you will.
that a thing?
All right. So you guys gonna what's the plan here, Koyo? You gonna drive him? You gonna make him drive himself, or do you wanna be like, well, maybe we can split a combat cab?
I'm cool with doing it, but last time was pretty traumatic. Is everybody cool with us taking the only bike and doing this?
So you guys are just
Actually,
gonna go
not
look
cool
at
with us taking a bike in general.
where the
But
I mean, me either, and I'm about to have to drive it, so I totally get it.
so
Thank you, buddy.
where are you guys going exactly?
We're going
Yeah.
to the location where the heist is going down so that we can come up with a plan of attack for how we're going to heist the shit. Because I don't want to pay for it. Unless you guys want to pay for it.
No,
I guess you and Koyo can do that. Wolf is gonna go to the scene where things were originally.
Kevin,
and just
I
kinda-
think you're muted.
Yeah, he's not talking to us. He's talking to
Oh,
Kelly.
sorry.
Right. But Wolf is gonna go to the scene where, well, basically a site where we're trying to set up and get everything set back up, and just kind of scope the area.
Yo, tell Kelly what's up.
Kevin Shelton says hello.
Let's go.
He unmuted for that.
That's
I
so
also
Kelly.
said hello.
Okay, everybody on stream says hello, Kelly. She says hello.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Hi.
All right,
Hello.
let's do it. Why did that have to sound sensual?
All right, so
I didn't.
Not you.
plan is Koyo's driving the bike. Sounds
Yes. Yeah, because I'm just so famous now.
Very well.
It's gonna explode.
It
is. And for no other reason than that. Because I have
We
complete
could-
trust in my driving skills.
We could sell the bike and buy a combat cab. Just saying. Final words.
Did you already
Yeah,
not
it's-
roll it? There's a roll
it's
here.
not
No,
our
drive my
bike.
vehicle.
No, I was showing them that I actually had a 7. They didn't believe me.
Yeah.
So I rolled it to show them that it was actually a 7.
Oh, your base stats are 7, and then you
Yes.
roll the fucking 1.
That's why he's the driver.
Right.
Yeah.
Did
Not only was it a 1, it was an 8 minus 9. Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your second D10 was a 9.
do we know how much like the sound systems are worth?
A lot.
Enough to steal.
A large amount of money.
Not enough to buy, but enough to
what
steal.
In what reference are you talking about? Like, are you talking about, like, could you just, like, wait till it shows up at retail and just go buy it?
Well, I just didn't know if it was worth like trying to haggle for it. But if it's a lot of money, then
Yeah, because I mean, you got to think you're outfitting an entire nightclub. This whole truck is likely going to be millions of eddies value.
Fair.
So depending on how much you're trying to buy, maybe if you just want to buy like 2 speakers and a fucking CD player or a, whatever they would call that.
I don't
I don't know if I'd show
that
back up
happen.
the Project Night Shadow with just that, but you might be able to afford about that. Unless you want to really put all your chips together to try and buy, but chances are you're not going to outfit a nightclub with what you can afford.
I have a question.
Even with a real good fucking.
right.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is there a place in Night City where we can get like construction outfits? Set up like a fake little detour in the road.
There's Uniforms R Us down the road.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together, boys. It's all coming together.
Would you not rather buy traffic cones?
We could do both, is what I'm saying, Wolf.
I would rather sell the bike and pay for a combat cab.
It's not our bike. We can't
Oh.
sell it.
It's
Maximum
Maximum's
sell
bike
it
is letting you
anyways.
borrow.
Ah, shit.
It's a
So-
borrow
Yeah,
bike.
the wise decision would have been to sell the 2 bikes we had, but that's
Yeah.
gone.
I see.
Yeah, unfortunately, you
So
got
if we wreck and destroy this bike, then we're gonna owe somebody a bike on top of all this shit.
so far
That
the
is-
story
Yeah, exactly.
of the Orphans has just been things blowing up. Humans,
Every campaign session, something
Motorcycles.
blows up.
walls,
Grenades.
everything just blows up.
Grenades blow up.
Typically blowing up what? So far, human and motor
Walls and motorcycles.
and wall.
Yeah, but who really uses grenades?
bitches, bitches use it.
Hey
That's me.
man, you got a strong throwing arm. That's
Kevin,
a
I think you'll have to,
66
you'll have
right
to
there.
clip that one, and it'll just
Dude,
go
it
right
doesn't matter.
after. There's always another option.
For that much damage, I'd be king bitch for that much damage, dude.
King
I mean,
bitch
that's
or fuck
Mr.
mouth.
Right.
Bitch to you.
Right, all I've got auto fire, but what does that matter in the face of the almighty grenade?
Yeah.
That's proof.
El Presidente, bitch.
So what are
All
we
right,
doing?
let's-
Anyways,
we're doing the thing.
yeah, I said what I was gonna do. Wolf's gonna go to the site of the club and just kind of inspect the area.
Okay, it's pretty close, so you can just wander down there. You notice the club is basically outside of, windows are boarded up. The wall that had blown up in the back is all patched up, just with some plywood sheets. Kind of exactly how you
derelict.
left it. Yeah, it's run down because gangs in Night City don't let anything that's abandoned just exist. But it's definitely seen better days.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of
Especially-
post up there and keep in touch with everybody.
Okay, so you're just gonna hang out at Project Night Shadow.
Yeah, unless I'm
Okay.
called for. But
J-Balls, do you have anything you're working on? Right, I
No.
get right middle of fucking burrito too. My bad.
Not dying on a
Mid-burrito.
motorcycle. Sounds like what he's doing.
No,
Okay.
I'm not really.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well,
You're good. Cool.
yeah, that was it.
Okay. Frankie and Koyo, it sounds like you guys want to go scope out the area where the heist, or where the road where the truck is going to be going that's containing these electronics.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's driving? I feel like I know the answer, but just in case.
Yeah,
It's Frankie.
I need a driver. So.
Frankie.
Koyo was gonna take the wheel.
Famous last words.
Jesus, take the
Yeah,
wheel.
right. Oh, they're just gonna explode.
Hey, it's the same exact roll.
There's no
What the
fucking way.
fuck?
Roll it again.
No.
If it's a different
I'm gonna
result this
drive.
time, then that means there's something wrong with your. Yep. Nope. You're good. That's unfortunately you.
You rolled an 11.
No, you rolled a -1 in Wreck Maximum's bicycle, or bicycle,
God
motorcycle.
damn it, dude.
No, let's go with bicycle.
Oh, we suck.
I was hoping
at
I
this.
was hoping like the algorithm was busted or the character sheet was busted. That's why you got the exact same 1 and 9, but it's not, unfortunately. All right.
We
so,
should just really not be driving. That's like a 10%
like-
chance it'll go horribly wrong.
What's funny is like you guys. So I know I said that nomads aren't, and I still believe in that because they don't really make it any better for driving.
I feel like just driving it normally should be like a passive thing.
It's otherwise
But
that
then
skill
again,
wouldn't
you could-
exist.
Right. Well, no, because it's like if you swerve or if you try to do any techie kind of shit, like if you try a slalom or if you try and do like this or that or.
I
But
believe
yeah,
they should only
it's-
be in combat. That's when I think those should be applied.
Well, then, I don't know, because if all you're trying to do is go in a straight line, it can't be that fucking hard, right?
But you're
It's
driving in Night
apparently
City,
very
where,
hard.
right?
Yeah.
Where people are fucking everywhere.
But
You
everyone
technically
else
only
is
hold a
evidently
1 in
also
10
just
chance.
as bad. Yeah.
And I hit it twice.
In a row, and then hit the negative of the same number. Like we could do the math, but it's probably in the thousands of like 1 in a probably 40 or 50,000 that you hit the exact 2 numbers in the row again.
Welcome to
Unfortunately,
Night
you just
City.
wasted 500 channel points. I see you, dog, but you've now wasted
crazy.
1,000 channel points.
We got rerolls. That's wild. How
It's unfortunate that it says
Well, anyways, I'm
XX
leaving
Vision redeemed that. If there was another name there, then maybe those would have actually gotten redeemed. But
Do it. Who's in here? Jay?
is there anybody out there in the chat that wants to prevent the
Probably not.
the destruction? There is an Agamemnon as a user in chat. However, I don't know if he can hear because he may or may not be working. So I don't know if he may be involved in the reason that you guys have a motorcycle to drive in the first place.
So
he may wanna watch you guys suffer. All right, he redeemed the
there it
reroll.
goes.
So Koyo,
Hey.
you get a new reroll, and none of those other ones count. So this is
Don't
this is
Did
your
you take one of the 30 that I did that worked?
this is your
Yeah,
reroll.
just get the one that with the
Gotta
green
go.
block.
Yep. Every time.
There's no fucking way. There's no way. That is not possible. No way that you did that 3 times in a row.
Hold on.
Dude, we
This is
fucking-
fucked. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me
How
just.
do you do that?
We said rerolled.
You're
I'm
killing
even
out your
rolling.
own shade.
What the fuck?
He just said from downstairs. You suck.
It's gotta be that. Like,
Bro,
it's gotta
what
be
the
just that
fuck just
hard,
happened?
bro.
Tonight's cursed is what's happening.
Driving is cursed, bro.
Oh my god. Is there any? Oh my.
We're not gonna be able to get anywhere in this game.
So here's my question: can he just dump the bike and it not like be fully wrecked?
So
I mean, he can fix it, right?
he does have attack.
Well, because the
Um,
last 2 times we failed, it fucking exploded. No recovery. I just want to know if this is like he just dumps it and he's like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna get a cab.
So there's a difference in failing and critical failing. Right? So if he right, because I was going to make it a DV9. Simple, right? This is something most people can do without thinking. DV9. We should have been good. Anything below that. So if he rolls a 2, actually technically a 2, he would have passed. So normally with DVs, you know, if you miss the DV, you fail, but you don't fail catastrophically. Unfortunately, Koyo is impossible. he can't do anything except fail at rolling dice. Because for some reason, motorcycles are the bane of this fucking crew's existence.
Yeah,
It does- it
the
does make
motorcycles
sense.
are the reason why we're orphans.
That
Yes,
do be
all of
true.
your parents have died in motorcycle accidents.
Goddamn Anton bought my family motorcycles.
I need a nomad and then 2 backup nomads after you blow them.
But Nomad doesn't naturally have a better driveland vehicle. This is literally just coming down to the 1d10 dice roll.
Like, how do they expect us to put? Okay,
Because
if
Nomad
it's-
just
yeah,
has
but if it's
access to a lot of
uh,
vehicles typically.
Yeah, but if it's
so
a
the difference is the
DB9
1d10, you always have a 10% chance to fuck up. It's just how badly you fuck up in that 10% chance that you do.
Right, but
Oh, so you
normally
mean
if
like-
the DV is higher, so if I did it as like everyday DV13, his 7 needs a 6, you guys roll a 3 or a 4, it's not a catastrophic, you lay it down, the paint gets scratched, you can probably stand it back up, and then you finish the ride. Right?
Well, I think the idea of the Nomad is like if you're going to do it, you're probably investing all of your stuff,
In
or
driveland
most of your
vehicle.
stuff in like driveland vehicles. So like where we have really high persuasion stats and stuff, because that's what our class is set up to do. That class is set up for you to put into all of that.
Yeah, I guess. I just didn't think that this would be such an issue.
So the caveat is we've been getting trash rolls, and also the Nomad usually has a family that also drives the vehicles. So you could be ass at driving that vehicle, but somebody in your family can drive it for you.
Well, but they could fucking roll a 1 all the same.
I was about to say.
You'd have to roll for your family. And if fucking Yo-Yo rolls a 1, it doesn't fucking matter. David just can't hit
we
or
should just
anything
make
but
it the
fucking 1s when it matters.
So vehicles basically are a trap in Cyberpunk Red is what it comes down to.
I mean, I legitimately cannot, if that skill exists, right? Because otherwise, if like everyday driving just is free, then there's no
There's no
incentive to
point
ever
for the
put
cab.
points in driveland vehicle unless you're like, oh, we're gonna do some really cool live driving shit. Like, but it even says like at base 10, so a value of 10. You're the equal of a very good non-professional
JC, let's
driver.
go!
Oh, you guys got lucky. All right, Koyo. If you
Hell
fuck this up
yeah.
again, I'll just end the stream. I'll end the recording, and I'm just gonna
I
kill
don't
all four of
wanna.
you. I'm fucking
I
over it.
don't want.
Oh, dude, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
even
mean,
in
like
the
at
Nomad.
this point, I'd be tired of it too. Like we can't drive a
I'm
goddamn
not
vehicle.
even
We
there.
can't do anything.
All
There's
right.
no way it was- there's
We
no way it was
fucking
gonna
did it. He
fucking
rolled.
fight.
He rolled the one of the only.
Oh,
okay, no, he
yeah.
hit a 3. I thought he hit a 2. So, all right.
My man.
So, thank you, JC, for coming in clutch with the fucking.
And Jay,
who-
both of you.
I guarantee one of you motherfuckers was in Facebook Messenger. That's exactly what happened, isn't it? Is one of you got on there? Is like, please Jesus, let somebody.
So what
do-"
I'm hearing is
Yeah, there it is.
combat cabs
I would
because
never.
we don't have to roll a fucking dice for a combat cab. So let's do that now on.
Or I'm gonna fucking put some points in driveland vehicle. We're about to do this shit.
Nah.
All right. So you guys successfully make it. After some hand of God interventions, you start to get a little wobbly, and God just picks you up and carries you the rest of the way and drops you off.
Jesus took the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel.
We still have to get back.
And so this is the very long road. This is going to be, according to Maximum, your best opportunity before they actually reach this small stretch of road. Will be your small, fairly decently large. You can see it's probably 25 car length of road would be your best opportunity to be able to run a heist. It's decently clear from normal traffic. It's
Yeah.
very far away from NCPD. So this would be your most opportune spot.
All right. I like it. And it's just gonna be like a standard shipping truck, correct? There's just nothing crazy.
As far as you've been
The
informed,
last time we had one of those had a cyber psycho in it.
no,
It
that
did,
one was a
yeah.
very unique, all blacked out, very
Oh.
specific truck.
Okay.
It was murdered out with the intent of murder.
I will
It
tell
was.
you the token I will be using is the exact same one, but no, this is just a standard. It's this what you would kind of. They have some security because again they're carrying a decent amount of equipment,
Right.
but it's nothing beyond. It's not like a fucking armored vehicle. It's a freight truck, but because of the quantity of equipment, there's going to be potentially some resistance if you guys decide to try and attack the vehicle in motion.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Well,
JC, I think you may have saved the camp.
that's true.
Yeah, we just end up with 2 dead party members and no more mission.
All right. So now I need to find the Sine sisters as well. As my rumor, I wouldn't know where to find them, right? But I'm sure there's like a general.
I mean, there's flyer. Basically, you've started to really notice a lot of flyers go up around Night City. Kind of,
Right.
There's one out front of the Tune Bucket saying that the sisters are going to be filming and looking for extras, and then there's contact information that you can reach out.
Awesome. Then I will. I guess we'll just go back to the tune. Then I'll do it that way.
Okay,
All right,
you guys are
David.
gonna cruise on home.
Yeah, David.
Is
Koyo.
there any net running things of use around here that I could
Oh,
look
yeah.
into that would have like control nodes for the sabotage?
I mean, all these buildings are going to have local net, so there will be control nodes.
I guess I'm after like the street lamps if I wanted to turn them out, or if there were, I don't know, guardrails that were mechanically controlled. I don't know what to expect in this world that I might be able to use. If there's nothing, then that's fine. I just want to be able to use if
Yeah, so I
there's
mean,
something there.
the street lamps are all controlled by local nets. So you could potentially try to get into like a Night City governmental net. But if it's government driven by Night City, it's going to be rough.
I see. Yeah. I see.
Good luck.
So you can try. I'm not going to say you can't.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna die. Got it.
I just might have a character sheet prepared. That's all.
Right.
But the local buildings, you can get into there if they've got security cameras. They may have lights that are attached to the building. Automatic roll up doors, all kinds of different things that may be of use, just depending on what type of shop it is. That you decide to kind of look into.
Nothing that I see that would benefit us with like blocking the road or giving us cover or anything.
Not specifically. I mean, if you just wanted to be like in a building or down an alley, so you could potentially turn the lights off in like an alley because that's going to be lights driven by the building, not necessarily the government. But like the couple main street lights you see on the road, those are going to be government buildings and they're going to be a lot government lights and they're going to be a lot harder to get.
Got it.
So, but if you've got ideas, those things might be available depending on what you're looking at.
Sure. Nah, I think I'm good. I think we could bust a light out more than it would take me 30 minutes in it running into something to shut a light off.
Yeah, you could just shoot it out. That's
Yeah.
Bullets tend to work in Night City all the same.
Yeah.
And you have
I'm
a
good.
fucking dude who just can blow everything up. So there's always
True.
potholes that can be created. There's all kinds of different options.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head back to Tune Bucket.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because I don't want to watch
I'm
you
good.
guys die.
Skipping.
So
Yeah.
All
You're
right,
gonna make me
David.
walk.
That alleyway is calling my name.
Koyo, you want me to drive or you want to drive?
No,
I don't think anyone should drive. At
Frankie,
this
if you
point.
fucking drive, you're rolling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm asking him.
If Koyo keeps driving, you're just gonna succeed. There's no second roll to go home.
Oh yeah, drive, please. I swear.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
you wanna
Frankie,
fucking
Frankie,
risk
don't
it
be
like
a
last
bitch.
time, you guys do you. I'm just saying. Mom ain't
I
raised
feel
no bitch.
confident.
Fuck you, I'm driving. I will fight you. Most probably I
be a
will fight
bitch.
you.
Don't be a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
Rolls a
What was that
negative
statement
4.
earlier? I'll be king, bitch.
I'll be,
I'll be
yeah,
king,
dude.
bitch.
I'll be king.
I like that statement.
All right, roll it, champ.
He doesn't have to roll it.
Listen with your ears.
I didn't hear you. What?
If Toyo drives, there's not another reroll to get home.
Oh shit! Nice.
That's
Okay,
why I was like,
so you-
don't fucking try to take the wheel because I'm gonna make you roll.
Oh yeah, no, I would never. No. If our safety's already guaranteed, then no.
Yes, I'm just gonna give you the ride home because you guys are just gonna kind of keep cruising. I'm assuming you wouldn't stop. You would just kind of, oh yeah, okay, this is where we're gonna do it, and you're just gonna stay live during the same roll, right? Because that's definitely
Yeah.
I was thinking the
That's what I
same
thought.
thing.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make it back to the Chum Bucket successfully.
The tune.
J-Balls, you haven't left, correct? You're still at the Chum Bucket?
Yeah, I've been chilling, waiting for them to get back with some intel.
Okay.
I guess I'll head back too, but I'm heading back by foot.
Yeah, you're only a couple blocks away. You're not far.
Right.
All right, are we back?
Mhm.
Yeah, so everybody's kind of recongregated back in the Chum Bucket. I'm assuming we're upstairs at this point. We're not doing
Yeah.
all this, downstairs in front of Maximum or I guess not necessarily in front of Maximum, but in front of potentially paying customers and just regular patrons of the.
They're all brain dancing.
I would be.
Anyways, yes.
All right, so we went to the spot. It's a pretty good setup, clear road, not much interference from civilians. Yeah,
Plenty of alleyways.
couple
Plenty of
alleyways. Yeah. So I was thinking we could go over here to the Uniforms R Us and make a little road blockade and try to go be as subtle as possible before all hell breaks loose. But I don't know. How would you guys want to go about it?
Well, all we need is the audio equipment, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a way to get that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
not damage the
Yeah.
truck and take the truck because we don't have a truck to just hook up to that
Yeah,
trailer.
we would
They
need the
kinda
actual truck.
do. Yeah, we need to stop it, take care of them, and then get out with the truck, make them not follow us, or make sure they don't follow us. So yeah, roadblock, murder them. I can hack into the truck and we can take off.
Little roadblock murder. Little roadblock murder hack.
I like it.
We're just gonna steal the truck and kill them.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a
Oh.
better idea? I don't.
Yeah.
As a civilians, I'm assuming if they're high rolling with this equipment, they probably have some security.
Probably.
If it's just people, I don't
We'd
think
also-
there'll be much of a fight.
If it's that much money's worth of equipment, we'd have a mark on our heads.
Mm.
Allegedly.
yeah, but we're okay with that.
Are we? Are we
Aren't-
okay with
aren't-
that?
Aren't we though?
I mean, I don't know what other option there would be.
We're basically outlaws, right? As an edge runner.
I'm an outlaw.
It's basically what we do.
fucking life you want to live, big dog.
Hmm.
Execs can be edge runners. They can be fucking high-ranking Arasaka execs and still be edge running.
And they still do edge running on the side, yeah.
So
It's just
your day job and your night job might be two different things.
right. I kill people by day and I kill people by night.
Yes,
it
that's
just
just-
so happens to coincide.
Wolf just kills people.
The worst thing we
That's
could
my
do
job.
is bring, because we got to get the truck to unload it at the nightclub. So we don't want to bring them there and shoot it up and blow up stuff there. That would be the worst case scenario.
Is
Do we have any way to convince them to give us equipment?
Well, I mean, with a gun to your head, everyone's pretty fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could convince anybody to give me millions of dollars of anything.
So
We don't need millions.
when we dress up as these construction workers, are we is there a place that we can deviate the truck to, or are we just gonna do this shit in the middle of the road?
I mean, it's a pretty barren road already. Like the only thing really around, there's no like intersection, but there's a lot of just alleyways, and I don't think we'll get a truck that size into an alley.
Right.
So, but it's gonna be at night, right, Mr. DM? At
Oh
night?
yeah, this will be. They typically move things.
Yeah.
Our
So
Wolf is full on murder hobo, so whatever happens.
I'm down to make a horse.
I mean,
It'd still be a drive land vehicle, right? I don't think there's an animals thing. Oh, there is animal handling. Yeah, so if you guys have an animal
Yeah,
handling
there
skill,
is.
we could start involving horses. You guys become fuck cowboys.
I'm gonna get a peregrine falcon.
There you
where
go.
There
the
you
fuck
go.
is where the fuck is that?
A peregrine falcon? It's the
No,
world's fastest
animal
bird.
handling.
Oh, it's in education skills.
During a dive.
Skill of handling, training, and caring for animals.
Holy shit! I have a 6.
It's because it's based off your
Peregrines are actually
intelligence.
kind of small.
So the only
I
thing
could
I
just
could
see
think
all
of
of you
to
riding
do,
in on like little fucking mini horses and just be like, "Let's go, bitches!"
Yeah.
that would be cool.
One of us in an actual donkey, just like woohoo!
The only thing I could think of to do to like that I could do to try to convince them would be to, I mean, we would still have to stop them, but somehow hack or net run and hold the equipment hostage or the trailer hostage. That's the only thing I could
The
think
big
of if you
thing-
didn't want to do that.
Is we need to learn how to get the equipment we need without like whatever.
Combat.
I'm touching out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, not just out of combat. Like, if this is really millions of dollars worth of equipment, people are going to be willing to pay to get us killed to find this.
Sure. But I guess that's my point. Like, I don't know. We still have to get the equipment either way. So no matter what we do, they're going to want to get back
Yeah,
at us.
and the only way we're going to get all the equipment is if we take the whole damn truck.
Right.
Well, yeah.
I could always hold a hostage and tell them we're borrowing it and bring it back later, and then they'll be like, okay, and then just let us have it for a day, like a rental.
I don't think that's how that would work.
You don't think so?
I'm
You can
almost
fucking
certain.
try. I'm
I'm-
down for a good old college effort.
Hey, supervisor guy.
Yeah, we
this
can
is
try
billions of
whatever.
dollars
It's the
of
dice that
equipment.
determines
You-
whether or not it passes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just pay them off.
I got
I doubt we have
150
the money
space
to do
bucks.
that.
Yeah.
They're hauling more than our lives are worth.
Yep.
Well, then let's just fuck them up and be done with it.
Shit, man, they could have fucking 4 rolls of toilet paper and be more than your lives are worth at this point
Yep. Especially mine.
to most people.
That-
Insurance would disagree, but I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
kidding.
that's right. Well, you're the only one with it, so
I was about to say, I don't have that either.
I can't even get it in a fucking
I mean-
video game.
yeah. I at least am worth 1,000 Emmys a month. Whatever. Y'all make the plan. I'll go with it. I'm done thinking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still think there's a
I'm-
good plan.
I'm down for the construction plan.
Keep in mind, you only have a couple hours left. We're starting to run close. Probably about 12 to 24 hours total. Before he's trying to get this opening, so things are going to need to be hacked into as well as media generated all in that time.
Yeah, so you know how they have those two-way stop signs that construction workers use to slow and stop when something's one lane?
Yeah.
So I say we have one guy there, and so we're gonna have one guy holding it, probably Koya.
Your mic cut out.
Probably Koyo. You're
Koyo,
probably gonna
yeah.
be the one like holding the sign if we can get it, and we'll be hiding in an alley. When you flip the stop to have them stop, we're gonna attack the back, and I say we just take out as much as we can carry.
What's going to stop them from pulling off, and we don't have anything to chase them with once they get going once they get hit.
Well, we're gonna be in there fucking them up, so they're probably gonna be worried about that.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I was the driver and somebody threw a grenade at me or shot at me, I'd hit the pedal and start driving as fast as I could away. And it's not like
Did
we have
somebody
a car
say
chasing.
grenades?
Yeah,
Well, we
I
can't
saw
fuck up
Jared's
the
ears
equipment.
get
Is
just
the
a little bit
problem.
taller.
right.
We can't destroy the equipment.
That's true, but we can kill them.
We can destroy the truck cab.
Yeah, but with grenades, it's like we can have both, or we can have. If we use grenades, then we fuck them up and the equipment. But we can't kill them without fucking up the equipment with.
Out of context, GM question. These trucks in 2045, is it? I remember the last truck, it had the front end I could hack into, and then the trailer I could hack into. Is this a situation where, as a techie guy, I would know that if we got it to stop and I could hack into the front end to where I could make it not be able to drive away? That's an
So the
easy
caveat
solution
In
possibility.
2044 and 2045 is a lot of vehicles. There's not any production made. So you can't really hack into anything because a lot of it is still like 2022 and 2023.
Okay. That's I want to know from the Cyber Psycho's truck. I remember I could hack into the front and the back, so I didn't know if that was a
That
common
was a
thing or
special
not.
one.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
that one had
Okay.
a lot more armor. This one's gonna be a little bit more kind of your standard,
Diesel
big
truck.
fucking lock.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, not cyber diesel, or whatever. I forget. Chew 2 is technically the
Chew 2.
gasoline of choice currently. A little
Yeah,
bit more
Chew 2.
standardized. Like I said, they're gonna have security, just due to the nature of the equipment that's being carried. You're not necessarily sure if it'll be like in the truck cab or in the trailer itself or both. Because different companies
So
do different things depending on the freight and the freight company and their standard policies and things.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is
think
still
like a
it is still electronic, so you will have the ability to get into the electronics of the cab, but there's not going to really be
right.
likely any electronics in the trailer. Trailers can still be, again, depending on the company, equipped with cameras, at least for just visual on what's happening in the trailer and things of that nature. But that'd likely all be driven by the cab. The Cyber Psychos was very specific because it had the drop down side. He had equipped the whole inside. It was a moving land fortress. So it was a little bit more unique in this aspect. But think about 15, 20 years from now, what we kind of would expect to see in a somewhat up armored but not military grade 18, right? Probably some cameras. You're not going to see a turret hanging out in a standard fucking shipping container, things like that.
And a lot of vehicle production also kind of cut off during this point. So like,
yeah, they're not making new stuff because of the fourth corporate war or whatever happened, and it.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like a hey, stop here, let me jack, and then
Sombra
stop.
style.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
no, you can. Like I said, you can.
Make sure.
You would be able to get into the network that is running the cab because it is pretty much everything's moving to wireless at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But don't expect to be able to like just get the doors to pop open. None of that stuff. It's going to be mostly engine controls and then potentially any camera controls of any cameras that may or may not
The
be.
doors pop open. The seats eject all passengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ejectocito, cuz. Oh god, did we say it at the
Just
same
walk.
time?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Everyone said it.
I'm
Got it.
proud but disappointed at
Oh
the
my
same
God.
time. All right, friends, have we figured out an execution plan?
Yeah. Wolf is just kind of part of the plan. So yeah.
J-Balls, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm down.
My time is short, so.
All right, let's
Hey,
go down
it
to
is
the
a-
Uniforms R Us and grab some construction uniforms for our ultimate heist.
All right, so how many construction uniforms are you looking for?
4.
BRB. Wolfer is the double XL.
We need some traffic cones too, and one of those little signs.
Those are not going to be found at Uniforms R Us. So you're looking at. So how much? What are you looking for? Just the shirt? Are you looking for?
Really,
whole
the shiny
uniform?
vest that lets you know,
Just
hey.
just the orange glowy vest.
Well, I think that's important because like construction workers normally wear like.
You broke up. You got to talk to your microphone.
Yeah, normally construction workers you wear like jeans and shit, like regular normal clothes, and then they have the vest on that lets you know, hey, we're here to construct things.
Yeah, but most of you aren't currently wearing jeans and normal clothes.
Okay, we can
You
get
guys are
those
very,
at the
very
uniforms
unique
R Us,
individual.
right?
A very unique Wolf would probably be the only one wearing something related to jeans. I would bet.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Okay, then let's
More than likely, yes.
then let's also look for that stuff because I'm sure they've got some the uniforms R Us.
If you buy clothes, that's a whole nother thing. But
Okay, I get that, and that's what Kevin said.
right.
Yeah,
All right.
doesn't step away. It's all good. So every orange vest will be 20 eddies.
Okay.
If you guys need pants, they're going to be 40 apiece.
Okay.
And if you want some type of jacket, or we'll say normal looking base layer, long sleeve, typically kind of found on a construction site, those are going to be 10 apiece.
Okay, so
I'll be
70
back.
bucks.
I'm getting water alerts.
Okay.
$70 total.
Oh,
Per.
Seth might be having to leave. Depending on what's happening.
No, I'm not on call. I'll just have to advise people.
Gotcha. Yeah. So if you're buying tops, bottoms, and the bright orange, you're looking at 7.
Okay. All right. Let's see. J Balls, if you and Koyo can give me 15 eddies, I'll take care of the rest.
I want to affect their game. Tell me how. So because it's your first time chat, Bobby, it's going to take you a hot minute, I think, to earn some space bucks. But at the I don't know if you're on mobile or if you're on a computer or not, but bottom left of chat, there should be a little, here, I can drag mine on screen so you can see.
I want to hack their game. All right, yo.
So down here in the bottom left, there should be a little, oh, you can't see that. Bing bong. Down in the bottom left here, there should be a little bubble with yours won't say infinity, it should have a value. If you click that, it'll pop up and it'll say all the different things that you can do to fuck with their game. Welcome, Bobby.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow and do all the other stuff too.
Or you can help our game. See? Hey.
You can help them, but it's way more fun. Thanks for
all
the
right,
follow,
so
but if you do have Twitch Prime and you haven't used it yet, that money goes a long way into putting cheeseburgers.
All right, so Koyo, you and J Boss, give me 15 eddies. I'll take care of the rest.
Bet.
Because I know.
Happy stopping with the script. And of course, it's going to play the alert sound, even though I've turned off all the alerts.
Hey.
Those never get done there.
I don't know why they never work. I need to actually fucking spend some time working on that. But thank you for the sub. I wonder if I can send out so I can test it. At least I only played once. That's good.
It played for me when I sub, but I've always had 2 stream labels up, but it might be.
I'm muted, so I don't know.
Streamlabs fucking, I don't know. It just confuses me. It rarely works.
My guy.
Nice login. Cool. I'm gonna try to resend it and see if the alert chat box.
Send.
Great.
I'm gonna slowly drop the bass in my voice to where it's more clear.
Recent event. Please drop subscribe.
That sounds like.
Yeah, there it is. So now it pops up and it actually works.
Oh, there we go. Sick. Sick. All right. I have bought everybody's uniforms except
Yes.
Wolf.
You bought 3 sets?
I bought 3 sets.
Okay. And then did you
Um,
buy Wolf?
No, the only
Vest?
thing he needs to get is the vest.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Did you buy his vest?
So, no. So I had Jarrett and Koyos or J Balls and Koyo
Okay.
send me money for the normal shit, and I got or the vest, and I got everything else because I know Koyo's low on cash.
Okay.
So.
So Wolf's gonna have to get his own vest if he wants a vest.
Yeah, because he's got the jeans and shirt shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can just get his vest so he doesn't have to come all the way here to get it. Or are we the only ones there? Are we all there?
Did you
I
get
thought we were all
hard
there.
hats?
We're all there,
Yeah,
right?
I think you guys all went to Uniform
Oh,
Bureaus.
okay. I thought it was just us that just made a pit
Oh,
stop.
I didn't think about hard hats. Dude, we should probably get hard hats.
1080s a piece.
1080s a piece. All right.
What color?
Dealer's choice.
Bet. All right.
Pink.
I got the hard hats, boys. I'll get yours too on the hard hat.
Kevin, how much
So
money
you
did
just
I
have to
give
get
you?
that.
I'm sorry. Shelton, how much money did I give you?
1580s.
15.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure this is gonna work, but it'll be super fucking cool if it does.
One second. I need to make a call.
You're good.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Suck. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
What's cool? I want to know.
I'm uploading all of your avatars from the game to Twitch as my as emotes.
Oh, nice.
That's
That is
cool.
fire.
Are you FRANKIE
F
or are you FRANKY?
F I'm just Frank, so either way is fine.
Okay, so just Frank. That's fine. I just need a name for it.
F Yo Bizich. Alright. Or you can just hit him with these. Damn. Hit him with that. I got the salute.
I don't know what happened to here.
Have you ever made emotes, Kev?
Me no.
You should do it. It's kind of fun.
I've had one made, but I've never made my own.
I can't remember how I did it. I had to follow a tutorial.
Oh, I'm sure I can figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Where did I put your picture?
I don't know. I can't find it. I was looking for my boy. My guy.
Who's your guy?
My avatar.
Oh, okay.
Should be uploaded, but it might be taken. I don't know
Let me
why I
refresh.
can't find Koyo's image.
Yo, Bob. Big fish. I've never seen the big fish emote. That looks kind of fire.
Bob Honcho.
Oh, mine's not in here. Damn.
I just put it up, so it might take a minute to upload.
No, well, the other 3 are there.
Oh, well, then yours should be there.
But it's not, though.
Oh, no, yours is pending approval.
Oh.
I don't know why everybody else's was fine, but yours is pending approval.
Well, that can't be good. Probably because I ripped it off the interwebs.
Maybe.
It's a
I don't know. Find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's see here. Let me refresh one more time.
No, I can see that it's still pending approval. So
Oh,
you're
it's
not gonna
still
see
pending
your-
approval. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And for some reason, I can't
Well,
find
Apparently,
Uh,
I'm not cool enough.
Toyo's image that I had pulled down.
Oh.
This? No.
I can't wait to read Witch Hat tonight. I'm probably gonna read all of it.
I'm almost done with volume 6. I got one chapter left.
Okay, I'll bring you 9 and 10 tomorrow.
That
Witch Hat Atelier.
it's really good.
It is really good. I like it a lot. How many volumes are there? Do you know?
And 11 comes out in July.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Sad day. Yo,
Really
we got
great.
8. We got 8 viewers, Cav. Let's go. What's up?
Nice.
What's up, fam?
Yeah, I'll have to find
What do you call your community? You call them cockheads?
dumbasses.
Oh,
Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
I just wasn't sure what you'd call them because
They're-
you're the rooster.
they're
You know?
following-
I don't like
me,
either
so-
of those.
They're clearly
But
not-
it's not my stream, so it doesn't matter.
they're not of the highest intelligence, unfortunately, with all these other streamers online. I'm sure there's somebody better.
Nope.
Oh, and then we lost a viewer. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a dumbass. Come back.
Wait, yes.
Wait,
He's like,
no.
oh, I'm a dumbass, am I? Click.
Are we all here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
kinda.
Do you want to take a quick break?
Y'all can just do things. I'm adding people to the stream, hopefully.
Oh, very well.
Adding.
I'm also giving advice to water operators.
Oh, I don't think we can do this heist without our muscle.
Yeah, you can. Just use grenades.
We can't destroy the equipment. That's a leather-bound collection of
Well, that
Jujutsu
sucks now,
Kaisen.
don't it?
That's sick, dude.
Wait, who said that?
Anyways, I'm
Yeah,
here. I'm
Jay.
here. Let me turn on my camera.
That's interesting.
Damn
I
it.
didn't even know that. Didn't even know that was out.
A leather-bound collection of Jujutsu Kaisen. Can you imagine, dude? That's
Yeah. So that's why I haven't
I
started.
can't because it's a manga, so I cannot imagine.
oh. You don't read manga, well, Seth?
I read
I like how you
hundreds
finally
of
call him
manga.
the right name in context.
right.
Yeah, sorry, it's weird because we're in stream now. All right, so we got the hard hats, we got the vests, we got the whole get up.
I want a white hard hat.
All right, now we need to go get the sign and some like barricade or cones, I guess, just cones.
Yeah, just do shit. Let me know how much I owe you.
Okay, I got you.
All right,
All
so you're looking for like construction barricades.
Yeah, like a barricade and some cones, you know, something that's gonna be like, hey, there's shit going on here, essentially.
That's why I was saying Agamemnon. Like, you never see leather-bound manga.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's usually like paperback or hardback. Leather-bound is
Thanks, bud.
rare.
So let's
The
see. You would
Berserk
have
series
to
really
go to kind of like a Home Depot-esque place.
Yeah,
Um, So all that's probably going to
Thank you,
cost
Bob
you.
Honcho.
Let's see.
I can tell you exactly how much that would be in today's money.
Yeah, it's going to be like a couple grand. Yeah. There's barricades, a stop sign, cones. Because each cone's probably 50 eddies. Each barricade is going to be
expensive cone.
250.
Hell yeah.
What was the number? Did you tell me a number just now?
So every cone you want is going to be 50 eddies, and every barricade you want is going to be 250 eddies.
All right, boys. It looks like we're doing this without construction shit. We're gonna have the uniforms, okay?
Yeah.
Could do cones and flashlights.
Does our helmet have lights on them?
No.
No.
If you want to go
No.
back and buy lights, it'll be an extra 10 eddies a piece.
No, we're fine. Okay, that's actually way more expensive than I thought. You said cones were 50 eddies? That's like
50
$50. You know that, right?
Have you tried to buy a traffic
No.
cone ever?
I've never bought a traffic cone. Are they that
We also don't know what the conversion rate from eddies to dollars is. It might actually
Right.
just be $1.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you could get like the little
So,
bitty cones that
as
are
of
like
right now,
this big. Super.
A 28-inch traffic cone, singular, is $17. So to
Yeah,
think
the
that
ones
it's
that are that big are
basically
like 30.
tripled in price in
Yeah.
20 years would not be unsurprising based on the world of Cyberpunk.
Sure.
Right.
So,
There's no such thing as inflation.
It's not surprising at all.
but here, the traffic safety store.
Are they really a reliable source?
Plastic drum with
Yes.
6-inch, 50. If you only buy 1 to 25, they're 53. 50. Oh no, regardless of how many you buy, because they're on a steep sale right now. So
That's a lot cheaper than I thought
you
they
save
would be.
27% regardless of quality.
Oh, they're on sale. That's
Yeah.
why they're cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're
About
giving us
that.
a
And here's
deal
your
on that, too.
barricade.
I
So your
appreciate that.
barricade. Let's see, you want probably the 8-inch deluxe,
Y'all
or do you want
figure it
the
out.
Yeah,
8-inch deluxe barricade kit? Yeah, you're looking 115, 120. So yeah, I just
Mr.
basically doubled the
DM,
price of
how-
everything of right now. So that's not surprising.
How much would be a roll of
Double's
caution tape?
generous.
Just a roll of caution tape. That's gonna be like
Mhm.
5 eddies. That's cheap. That's easy.
We
Caution
could use
tape.
that as a barricade.
Can we just like lay the motorcycle down on the road so they have to stop?
That would look sus.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if we set up all this tape and all these cones and they just plow through it.
I mean, yeah, they probably would, but it's a lot better doing that than running over $1,000 worth of barricades.
No, dude, I have a what's it called? Skill to talk to people and convince them to do shit.
I also have that.
I have a
Yeah.
skill to drive motorcycles
Yeah,
too.
I do too. It's called auto fire.
Oh yeah, persuasion. I can persuade them. I'm just gonna be out there. I'm gonna hold up my hand and be like, "Hey, we are currently under maintenance, and we need you to hold here for 5 minutes. Just give us a second, clear up some debris, and then we'll let you be on your way." And they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's so nice of you. Thank you." And then we're just gonna fuck them from behind. And that's basically how that's gonna go.
All right.
Aggressive. I'm ready.
Assuming there's not like another cyber psycho in the back that immediately throws me
Yeah.
into a snuff chair.
Yeah, my ass is running.
All right, yeah, Koyo's,
Alright.
yours went. So everybody's emote except for Frankie's for some reason got auto approved. So
Damn it.
Nerd.
maybe you should have used AI
I
to
gotta
generate your avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have.
But I did.
I probably should have done that. Oh, there it is. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
I need to sub
sick.
at tier 1.
That's sick.
Guess what I'm about to do? So I can spam your chat with my face.
Do it.
I
See
will.
if he
I'm not a
cares.
coward.
I have my actual face in the chat though.
All right, whatever. But do you have your own artwork?
I don't, because I stole my artwork. I'm a thief,
Yeah,
is
Kevin
why
doesn't
the
have his
heist-
own artwork anyway.
which is why the heist is perfect for us. Easy.
Also, by the way,
Holy shit, 12 viewers? Welcome, 12 viewers.
Hey. What's up, dumbasses? Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat, dumbasses.
you got suckered.
You got fucking duped. All right.
You got bamboozled, even.
Yeah, we call them bamboozlees around here.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm King
What's
Bamboozler.
up?
All right.
Yeah,
And
Ryan's
hey, I'm assuming I'm saying that right.
bamboozlees.
Please let me know if I didn't. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, friend. If I get enough, I don't know
got
what the
ro-
rules are, but eventually I can actually get follower emotes, and then I can move you guys to follower emotes. So just people who follow but don't sub can spam their
Have
favorite
different- yeah.
character.
Look,
But I don't know what the rules are. for
What
that. I'll have
matters
dig
to
into that
me is I've subscribed to you, so now I can spam my own face that I drew everywhere on the internet.
True. Yeah,
Oh,
literally
yeah.
everywhere. Oh, because I don't have instant upload eligibility. If I have existing emotes in this tier, your followers can still use them, and you can rearrange or delete them.
Welcome in May.
How do you get instant upload?
What's up,
eligibility?
Inmay?
I thought I was on instant upload. I literally just did instant upload. Has streamed over at least 60 days as an affiliate over a rolling 2-year period. No TOS, no guidelines. I guess I just have to stream more. So, I have to stream
Well-
60 calendar, at least 60 days as an affiliate over the last 2 years. So we'll get there.
Time
and then
to
I'll have
really
follower emotes.
enforce them streams.
Yeah,
All
they-
right.
how dare streaming service make you stream? Fucking assholes.
Right?
All right, so everybody's kitted out in construction equipment. We bought 1 roll of construction tape or caution tape.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Uh,
we got the-
Tell me
we
how
got
much
the garb.
discount. How much do I have to pay?
For the rolling tape, if you just send me,
No, for
I was gonna say send me 50 eddies, we'll be good.
lost a bunch of
I'm
viewers
kidding.
already. They
Fine.
did not like
I'm
being called
kidding. Don't say
dumbasses
50 eddies.
and bamboozlees. That's what they get.
It was 5 eddies.
okay, I sent you 50. Whatever.
Oh, you're a king. I've seen 10 back.
Moonshine Wolf is very generous.
Hell yeah. I'm sending you 10 back so I can have an even 1,000.
Oh, okay. I'll take 10 back.
You're a king. Oh, I thought it was. I forgot.
Moonshine
I
Wolf.
forgot it was. Moonshine Wolf. Shinedown Wolf.
Shinedown Wolf. No, we don't talk about Shinedown. Well, Brady might be
No.
in the stream, so I doubt it. But
Yeah.
there was supposedly going to be a chat. I laid down a challenge because Brady was complaining on the podcast
Travelers.
that I hadn't written in a while. And I was like, feedback goes both ways, buddy. Both of us make content. And that was my feedback to Jay. And he's like, I'm going to challenge him to actually watch one of your live streams. And I don't know if he's ever showed up.
I actually need to get back into streaming. I bought these lights and this mic and everything for it. And I'm just
Yeah,
like, fuck it.
You stream once a week on Tuesday nights, watching, playing in some of the best RPGs on Twitch.
But I do.
All right, so
Man,
we've got
you're
all our
right.
construction equipment. What's the plan to get to the location?
I'm gonna be
Assuming
driven
we're
by
going to the
cab.
location now.
Gab.
We'll get us back on track.
Yeah.
Is anybody taking a motorcycle?
I
Or are
hope.
we all just going to all four pile
Afraid
in a combat
not.
cab?
We're gonna pile in the combat cab. We don't have an exit strategy. Fuck.
I can't
Oh.
hear you, Koyo.
Oh, that's because I'm mumbling to myself about how much I hate motorcycles. We probably need to take one, something to get there or chase the thing or something. We probably do.
Damn
but I
shotgun
really
with
don't want
Koyo.
to.
So do you want to bring your bike that you?
It's
can
not
drive
mine.
exclusively?
I don't want to bring it.
You're the best
But-
driver we got, bud.
I'm just saying, like Kevin Shelton said with the escape plan or chasing them plan or something. We probably need something.
You can hire a biker junkie to drive it for you.
Oh gosh.
That would cost way more money than you got. I'll ride with you.
Seeing
I
as he
trust
has
you.
like, I think, 7 Eddies at this point? Yeah, I don't think he can afford
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He definitely
can just
doesn't
drive
have
it
enough
on your
for a
own,
trip to the
man.
hospital. I'll tell you that.
We
so.
don't need. Yeah, if we don't ride with you, I think you guaranteed pass. So
Is that how that works?
Oh,
it
is that how that
should.
works?
Why would that be the case? He's still
I don't
driving a
know.
motorcycle.
Having a passenger makes it more unstable.
But a willing passenger
'cause
is
you got
not
a
going
bunch
to
of-
make it that much worse. It's still going to be a DV9. You have to roll anything but
Yeah.
a 1.
Let's
Either
do
way.
it.
Why'd you say that? I
Let's
was
do
good.
But you do you. If you don't want to ride the bike, don't ride the bike.
I want is definitely not the right word to use.
Then
But
don't ride
just
the bike.
leave the bike. Let's all
Okay.
go.
Ride it
Oh,
out of
no.
I
necessity.
already rolled for it. I drove it.
go.
I barely passed with a fucking 2. Oh my
Let's go.
god.
All right,
We
so,
did it.
All right, so Koyo's there.
I was riding with Koyo actually.
Okay, so Koyo and Frankie are there. J Balls and Wolf, what's the plan to get there?
Combat cab.
Combat cab.
Okay, we'll just say this is a short trip. So, are you gonna have the combat cab just drop you two off, and then the combat cab leaves? Or are you gonna try to like keep him on the payroll, or what?
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, so it's gonna be 40 eddies total.
I'll pay my 20.
I will pay my.
Unless you try and cheat me out of it.
No, not me. I'm the most honest one in our party.
Mm-hmm.
That's a statement.
Oof. It is a sentence with words.
Those are words that came out of your mouth.
With letters in them.
That had to have been out of context, right? Or in context? Because Jarrett can't lie about J Balls' cat history. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll drag characters out.
Hey.
Who's J Balls? You guys should have access to your characters.
I'll find out shortly.
And then let me get your motorcycle.
Hey.
I don't see my own character.
Should be right here. I don't know why
I
Frankie's
said we
on
set
top.
up shop here.
I
in the
only see
darker
Frankie.
area.
I don't see me.
You gotta drag it out.
I did. It's on
He
top of the
dragged me
car.
out.
Can you see it on the car?
Okay, I have control now.
There you. And then where do you guys want the bike? Or here,
I'm watching the stream simultaneously. is the
Since
thing.
Koyo,
All right, so I think we go here in the darker part of the
since
street.
Koyo's the only one who can successfully
We'll have them stop
drive
in the lighter
bike,
part of the
I'm gonna
street.
give
Not cheating, mind you.
Koyo access to
And then Wolf will come out of here and just really start fucking them up. And I actually think
Oh.
right here, if our net runner wants
Koyo,
to come out
you can take the bike
and
and
take
move
care
it.
of their little front
however you
part,
like.
that would be.
Well, I'm the one stopping them, right? Or
Yeah,
do we mix that?
you're stopping their being able. Right, you're gonna jack in. That's what we're doing?
No, I mean, like, I don't think that's a possibility, but you like to make them stop in the first place, like with the traffic, or we don't have traffic cones now with the caution tape, and us acting like we're doing construction. Like, I don't think I have a stop sign, but aren't I still stopping them?
No, I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna
Okay,
chat.
you are.
I'm gonna
Okay.
chat with them. Yeah, sorry. So I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm gonna give them the rundown. Brief
Cool.
little.
Yeah, so then I will do that and see what I can do, because I don't know if I'll be able to
I
stop
think
it or
most
do anything.
vehicles can be jacked into in this time.
Yeah, but we just gotta see what I can do once I jack into it.
Right. We got the bike there safely.
But
Barely.
how long?
Without
That's the
having
Yeah.
to
impressive thing that's happened in
reroll
the
3
stream.
times, that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Still got a 2 for those of you who didn't see.
What's not impressive is the fact that he needed those 3 rolls.
All right, so
Like,
we
how
all.
do we have points in that skill and we still get blown up?
J Balls,
Doesn't
I'm assuming
matter.
you're not just gonna stand in the middle of
Yeah.
the road.
It's fate.
Well, I mean, like GM said, if I had 20 points in it, if you roll 1, it doesn't matter.
There's always a chance for failure.
And I rolled 1 3 times in a row.
The best drivers in the world still get
Yeah,
maxed.
I have a slight caveat, but that's just me.
J Balls, I'm assuming, are you just standing in the middle of the road?
Also, a lot of our skill points are low enough that it doesn't matter. So
Right.
Jarrett? Hello? Am I on mute? You guys
Is it
hear me?
set up yet? Are we missing somebody?
Hello? Am I broadcasting?
missing
I'm not
J-Balls.
broadcasting audio. Oh, how did I fucking...
I can't hear Ronan.
Hello? Holy
Here.
shit.
Hello?
I somehow muted the fuck out of myself. I've been talking for like fucking past 5 minutes. I don't even know what the fuck
Yeah,
I did.
I was
I
just
saw
talking
your
over
lips
you.
moving and I was like, whoa.
I haven't heard shit you
J Balls,
said.
are you standing in the middle of the road or what?
I don't see my thing.
I do.
The map is very long, so you may have to zoom out.
Oh, maybe. That's
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good
You
point.
definitely do. Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
you
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're.
I see you now. Yeah, I was in.
I should,
Oh,
I
yeah,
should be.
there you go.
Okay, so Frankie, you're kind of standing in the middle of the road. Koya, you're hanging out by the bike, and then Wolf and J Balls are hanging out in the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be visible enough with my vest and hard hat that they see more than just one person in a disguise out there.
Well,
Should
no,
we
I'm,
not have somebody standing opposite where it looks like we've got like a lane passage kind of thing going on?
Ooh, that's
yeah,
a good
but then they're
idea.
gonna want passage. You feel me? We gotta block this whole.
Well, if there's a lead car bringing the cars down the other way, they would have to wait for them to pass so that they could go if it's a one lane kind of thing.
Right. That's why I had this. That's why I had the stop go idea was to do
Yeah.
that. But since we don't have that, I figured we'll just shut down the whole road.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say there's like some, I don't know, some foundation issues or whatever. I don't fucking know. I was just gonna tell them I was waiting on backup. That
Do we
they
have
would need.
detour signs?
No, we don't have detour signs. There's no detour. We need them to fucking stop. But while I'm pulling over to the driver's side, that's when y'all spring action, you know? Try to be smooth about it.
All right.
There's some Ocean 12s type shit.
So the truck
I never
starts
saw that.
coming down. Sees Frankie in the road.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, guys. Easy, guys. I'm wearing my thing. I'm holding my hand up.
So they start to
It's
slow
over.
down.
Nice. They see the caution tape. I'm going to approach.
Is the caution tape
out-
all the way across the road?
Yeah. Yeah, it's covering the road. Like,
Okay.
they can't get through it right now at the moment. I'm going to approach at a safe-ish distance from the driver's side window and
Okay.
have him roll it down.
So they keep it rolled up, and you hear from kind of like an intercom, this road's not supposed to be shut down. What's going on here?
Yeah, we've had some foundation issues pop up. I'm currently waiting on some backup to come help us fix this. We'll be out of your way as quickly as possible.
Foundation issues of a road, and you kind of hear like over the intercom the sound of like guns cocking back.
Yeah, it's just some issues with some of the ground breaking. It's not. I don't think it's safe right for anybody to cross. So I'm just doing what they told me to do. I'm just trying to make sure this gets fixed and it's safe for drivers to go through.
So what's is there a detour? Because I gotta get this this equipment dropped off. I can't, we get paid by the load, not the hour. So
Yeah, no, I understand. Sorry, buddy. My supervisor's gonna quickly. He's gonna a detour. He should be here in the next couple minutes. It really won't take long.
so you hear the reverse lights kick on, and he just starts backing up.
While y'all were talking, I was gonna interject and see if I could get any close to a plug.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Was while we were talking,
Right. I just
they
didn't
were
want to
doing
interrupt.
they were doing their thing.
I mean, so you would approach. There's not going to be a plug. You won't be able to physically jack in, but you can do it via local net with your virtuality goggles.
Okay. So if I can do that, I can. If I need to roll
so-
stealth check or whatever, I can do that too.
So what's your
Oh,
plan of
man.
approach here? Because I mean, they're kind of under the street light.
So I was hoping that since he's on the other side of the truck, that I could come on this side with them not noticing me.
So you want to try to like roll up by the passenger side?
Yeah, if that's because you said whatever distance. What's the distance if I
Yeah,
could stand
you've
by
got
the
some
sidewalk
distance,
or
but
whatever?
you're gonna have to be, because of the way that the cab is kind of almost like a Faraday cage. You're gonna have to get really close.
I see.
I'm glad you understand
So,
Faraday cage.
Yeah, right.
So like
That was kind of
2-3
esoteric,
blocks
but I'm
away.
glad you got it.
Like, could I be here?
You're gonna have to be like you'd have to be up another square. You'll have to be on the blacktop in order to be able to get in.
I see.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, what about here where I'm not directly under the street lamp then?
Sure. So give me a stealth check to see if the passenger
Oh boy.
security care notices. 17. That's a success. So they do not
Hey.
notice you start to sneak up next to the truck. All right. So you want to try to get into. Ace, are you making him based on the noah ha 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 ha? I'm assuming that's a nefarious reroll, and he wants you to fail. So you're gonna have to reroll that stealth check, bud.
Alrighty.
Oh.
He did it. He did it better. Ace, just as a heads up, you
Hyper
can't
Ace.
use reroll. You can't use reroll to affect the same rolling sequence twice. So if somebody else wants to try to fuck with his roll, they can do that. Or if you want to try to affect whatever the next dice roll is, you can do that as well. But I just don't want the same person to just keep making somebody roll dice. But thanks for hanging out. First time chat. I think you already follow, but if you're not, follow please. It's appreciated. It helps the algorithm, all that cool stuff. No, ha ha ha. Back to you. But I think you already follow because I know you're in the Discord too. Welcome, by the way. It's been a long time.
The homie.
Been a
even though
long
he tried to
time.
fuck us.
All right, so let's get you. So now you have to roll to get into.
It's been a while.
No, you don't have to roll to get into the net. I'm stupid. All right, so you are able to successfully get into the net. You open. So you've got your virtuality goggles on. You kind of creep up towards the backside of the thing. You can kind of hear Frankie trying to distract the driver. And as you get in, do you want to? So you're at the top floor. So do you move to the first floor?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you encounter a killer black eye.
Okay.
Ooh.
So killer's
Does
an
not sound like what I thought it would be.
It is an anti-program. So we have to roll speeds. Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's say, how does that work since I'm not a program?
It'll kill one of the programs that's in your.
I see.
Cyberpunk.
That's right. Yeah.
I love how. If anybody, welcome to the 12 of you that are potentially here. If you aren't bots,
The
or
homies.
just most of you being in the actual game itself. Don't buy the GM screen for Cyberpunk because the hardest part about this game is net running, and it doesn't have any of the fucking net running rules on it. Absolutely fucking pointless. Okay, sorry, I'm salty. So,
Good rant.
Yeah, rant over. As you encounter, it should be a speed check.
It felt more like a PSA instead of a rant, honestly.
Yeah, well. Okay, so interface plus speed plus if you have any speed bonuses versus plus 1d10 versus my speed.
Okay.
You have a Sandy or no?
Yeah,
Me?
it's a net speed, not a physical speed. That's a
Oh,
different.
okay.
That's
I
more of an
definitely
agility
don't.
stat as opposed to speed, which is net.
Oh,
net stat.
Wolf's got a Sandy,
Yeah.
right?
Wolf has a
Yeah,
Sandy,
yeah.
correct?
Okay, my bad. I thought it was you.
You're
Sorry.
good.
So my speed.
So you'll just basically
is
roll
net
1d10
running.
plus 4 because you're unfortunately I'm rolling a lot better than you are, I bet.
Oh no. That's not what you want to hear at the start.
Get those rerolls ready, boys.
Who's getting an extra dice, Ace? Is it going to be the killer or
let's
is it
go.
going to be Koyo? I'm assuming you want to give it to Koyo, but you could always give the killer an extra dice.
With a purple heart, dude. What a guy. Or gal.
Aces. Koyo. Koyo, get an extra dice.
Welcome.
You get to roll
Hey.
2d10 plus your 4. Right, Seth? Aces male.
Correct.
Okay. So just roll me a 2d10, Koyo.
Okay.
I almost wanted to just like put us on pause right as this started so that we have a short session like Kevin and I had talked about earlier, but
Yeah.
unfortunately we got a little bit sidetracked and derailed, and
Which happens.
it does happen. also hard to stop when you've got a massive viewership of double digits people, which for the first time I think
dude.
ever in my streaming history.
So many people.
Feels good, man.
All right,
I'm
guys,
glad
we
you
got
guys are
12
here.
people. We're gonna end it here and call it.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Go hang out with somebody else now. Bye.
Thanks for hitting a
Are you gonna roll me
milestone
2d6
for me.
there,
I'll
bud?
see you
Or
later.
2d10?
Oh, help me out.
You need to
left
not
side
put
of
it in
screen.
Twitch chat. You need to put it in roll
That would help. That would help.
Yeah,
you
that's
haven't
kind
been
of
drinking
important,
moonshine.
man.
Slash
Right.
slash R space 2d10. You just had the
Good
R in
lord.
there. You go. So 13
Hey.
plus 4, 17 is an exact tie.
Oh, that was hot. Tie goes to the runner.
If it beats your check, no, the ice did not beat your check. So correct, tie goes to the runner.
Hey,
Okay,
just like
so
baseball.
it's essentially just an initiative order. So it'll be you, then me, then you, then me, then you, then me. You're up first. You get your 3 net action.
Cool. Is this a program, I'm assuming?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not. They're not gonna have a demon in fuck.
Ace, you're a legend, bro.
Could you imagine a demon in a goddamn truck, though?
That would mean
Right.
something more nefarious is potentially on this truck that you guys. have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ace, you know that you have the listening only thing on. I don't know if you care, but
I
No,
can see that.
that's his normal thing.
standard. Okay. I just if he's watching, some streamers like to know if people are watching and things. Right. I wasn't sure if you're watching the stream. I feel you.
It's a
It's
statement.
a statement. I feel it.
I
Like
will
Louis Vuitton.
sword.
Okay. So sword is a attack of 1. So it's going to be your interface plus the program attack plus 1d10 versus my defense plus 1d10. So it's going to be
That would
that plus
be-
1 plus 4, so plus 5, so you're to 12.
You're-
My
12,
defense is a 7. You hit.
Oh, gosh.
Your sword it is black ice, so roll 3d6 res damage.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed because I thought this had a. So it takes 10 res damage. Okay. Second net act.
We'll go ahead and do armor.
Okay. Do you want to armor up? So that's
Yeah.
just successful. There's no real roll for that.
Hmm.
And
And
your
then
third net
I'll
act.
do
Remember, killer's
what's the-
anti-program, so it's not gonna. Your armor's not gonna save you
oh yeah, thank you.
because you've
Oh,
encountered a killer before. You encountered a killer
Right.
during the.
yeah, the last time I
yeah,
did
I
one.
forget what her
Yeah.
fucking name was.
I forget he's he attacks my programs, not me.
Kumo. Kumo fight.
And the what's the damn attack I have whenever I'm out of attacks?
Zap?
It's like
No, not zap.
1d6.
Zap.
No, zap is. Yeah, zap.
Then I'll zap it.
So are you
1d6,
still
right?
armoring, or are you gonna double zap?
Oh, if you'll let me retract the armor, I will. It
Yeah, yeah.
doubles zap.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're still. Maybe not next time, but this is like your second real net run combat. So.
And that's the D10 again.
Yeah, it's just interface plus 1d10, I believe. Yeah, and it'll be if it hits, it'll be
That's 7.
that does not hit.
Oh, then
You got one
okay.
more. But if you do hit, you'll do 1d6 damage.
and 7 again. So you're good.
I get a 10 again. All right. So killer's turn. Killer's gonna attack your armor program. Actually,
Has a res of 7, but no defense.
What it's good question. Yeah, it just says 2A program. Oh, it's at random, so we'll roll it when it happens. So it just
That's what I
starts
thought.
as do. On each of its turns, it attacks the Netrunner or one of their active programs at random. In the case of an anti-program Black Ice, once rolling its attack. So it'll be at random. So we'll just roll it because there's not going to be a bonus defense to it.
Right.
So attack is it's a critical, so 26.
Oh, wow.
So it's against your hold on. So it's on each of its turns, it will attack the Netrunner or one of their programs, rolling its attack plus 1d10 versus the Netrunner's interface plus the program's defense plus 1d10. So how many programs do you have installed?
4.
4. So I'll just roll a 1d4. So the top one, whatever the top one is on your list.
That one, I believe, is sword. Let me pull it up if I can figure out how to. Damn it. There we go. That is armor.
Okay, so it's attacking armor. So what's armor's defense value? I think it's
0.
Okay, so unless you critical, it's gonna attack. Yeah, interface plus 1d10. Program's defense plus 1d10. So actually, it'll be 0 plus 1d10. So unless you critical, no, you still can't, unfortunately.
Well, there's your critical.
Critical, but unfortunately, it doesn't double. So you can't critical off a critical.
Sure.
And seeing as I critical, I got a 26 or 20 something. You unfortunately can't succeed because you get no defense bonus. So it's gonna do damage. It does 46 damage, which that I'll roll in here. So luckily I can't roll shit on there. So it does 6 damage to your armor.
I think it has 7 for health.
7 res,
For
so it's still
res,
alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo!
It's a miracle.
It's a
Is that
miracle.
considered active? What is considered? I'm wondering if I can't even attack that. That's something I have to dig a little deep into.
So before I go into combat, I have to activate which programs I want to use, and so all of mine are active except the demon one. That one's deactivated.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is active. It's just not being worn, essentially.
Right. So yeah, it is active right now. I'm guessing, I'm assuming that's for whenever you have 20 of them, you can only take a certain amount in.
Correct.
So.
Okay. So back to you. 3 net action.
Yay, sword.
So you have to reactivate sword, which is an action.
Okay.
Because remember, it automatically deactivates at the end of the turn, so you have to turn it on, and then you.
Got it. Oh, that doesn't work.
Oh, yikes.
Oof.
It does when I roll a critical failure for defense.
Oof.
So
Y'all are rolling hot, huh?
3d6, if I remember.
36.
Yep.
Thank goodness I'm not the only one rolling horribly tonight.
Okay. No, I think everyone's rolling cards.
Yeah, right.
The glowing samurai is still standing in front of you, but very wounded.
Okay, so then I'll zap him. That'll be my last action, I believe, which is another. I rolled 5 ones tonight.
You rolled a lot more than 5 ones.
Wow. Well, that counted.
Oh, okay. Let's see. No, I hit mine, so I got an 11.
Bastard. That's all I do.
Oh, because you action to sword and then zap. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll redo that. So your third program is going to be what's attacked here.
Brisbolt.
Okay, so
I forgot
attack.
my camera.
I got a 9. So what's your damage or defense value on Brisbolt? Probably 0, I think. 'cause it's attack.
Yeah, it's 0.
Yeah. So just basically a 1d10. You have a chance,
Oh.
9 or 10, and you'd block it.
Bad chance.
There you go. How about 6 ones?
Bro, what the fuck is happening?
Which is 3 in a row for me. The last 3 rolls I've done have been
This
ones.
is the essence of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking bananas. I think Roll20's algorithm has to be broken. Or you have
I'm
pissed off
having
somebody at
fun,
Roll20
guys.
who's gone into your account and fucked with your algorithm.
Right.
I'm having fun, guys.
You're
I
either
swear I'm
rolling
having fun,
crits
guys.
Or
What
failures.
you need to do is you need to pay for Roll Premium or Roll20 Premium or whatever. So you
I
can get
didn't
your
even
dice
know that
rolls
was a
back.
thing.
Yeah, they have like a premium subscription account or whatever.
No.
It doesn't actually change your algorithm, but it might
Sure.
help.
They don't want you to think that, but I'm sure it does.
I'm
Oh
sure
my
it does.
gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so damage 46.
Which Brisbolt?
Yikes.
19.
Oh, it's dead no matter what it is.
And so
See ya,
Brisbolt is destroyed.
Ugh.
Unless somebody wants to make me re-roll that 19. But Brisbolt has a res value. Oh no, Brisbolt has a value of 0, so please don't spend your points.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have like anything.
Yeah, please don't spend your points because even if I roll quadruple ones, although if you make me re-roll it and I hit quadruple ones, I will let him keep his program. But I don't
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
fat
hit
fucking
quadruple
chance. Don't do that.
ones. Yeah, this is capital C chaos. Yeah, this is fucked. Okay, so you've lost your Brisbolt. But that's my turn, so you're up.
Heck, yay.
I wish Zinch was fucking with these dice.
Oh, activate sword and then roll sword.
Because if Zinch was fucking with it, I'd be
Dude, so
rolling into what he
7.
wanted every time.
I rolled a 2 as well, so I get a 4. So that's successful.
Oh, nice.
And then you're doing 3d6, so it doesn't matter. I only had 2 HP left. So you whip. So you reach behind your back, final sword slash, take down the virtual swordsman. And in front of you is just empty space and a set of stairs.
Okay. Nothing in the empty space.
Yeah, you're just on an empty floor at this point.
Okay, then I'll just head down because there's nothing there for me.
Okay. You encounter a password. Seeing as you don't have the password for this, you will need. Also, keep in mind you can always slide. I like killing programs, but don't forget about that.
I did.
I don't want to
you.
walk you through how to play your character.
Yeah.
Sliding
That's going
is
to be a
gorgeous.
backdoor check, so it's just 1d10 plus interface. You just roll that 8?
I did. Yep.
Okay, so that's a successful password unlock. So again, just kind of empty space in front of you and another set of stairs.
Stairs going down.
All right, so you jump down the stairs again. And as you get there, you see just a control panel standing in front of you.
I go to the control panel.
Okay. So give me another 1d10 plus interface. 6 plus 4, that's 10. That's good enough. All right, so you walk up to the control panel. You start to kind of clack away at the keyboard that's there. And while it's going on, you start to see little screens popping up of different cameras that are inside the back of the cab. You can see some of the cameras inside the back of the trailer. You can see what's going on the inside of the cab. You can actually see yourself on one of the external cameras because trucks at this age have like kind of at the bottom of the door cameras so they can see if there's a car as they go to merge.
Okay.
And there's a big lock in front of you that says engine control.
I want that.
Okay, so roll me another 1d10 plus 4. That is not
8.
enough to get into the end.
Can I slide past the lock?
Reroll.
You cannot
Reroll.
slide past locks, unfortunately. You can only slide past black eye. Or potentially demons as well. But I think
I do have an extra dice that I haven't used yet. If I could use that,
What do you mean you have an extra dice you haven't?
Sacred Dice or Sacred Ace gave me a extra dice.
You used that.
I did.
Yeah.
That's,
You rolled
that's how
2
you got
dice.
the-
That's how you got the 17 that you needed to get.
yeah, because you rolled like an 8 or something.
Yeah, you rolled
Okay.
2. Yeah, you rolled 2d10 immediately after your stealth check, an 8 and a 5.
Okay. I didn't catch that. My bad.
So if somebody wants to give him a reroll or an extra dice, we'll give you a couple seconds to. If you're new here and don't know how it works, at the bottom there's channel points. We call them space bucks around these parts. You click that, it'll tell you how many space bucks you have, and then you can click a value for either a reroll, an extra dice, or you can make their life more difficult by adding more minions than I planned on having in the encounter, and things like that.
Don't do that. We will die.
Mhm.
Or you can ban him from being able to use his any of his abilities, anything like that. We'll give you 15, 20 more seconds.
Mm.
You know, delays and things. Oh, there is a remove a minion option. I forgot I
there
had a remove
is.
a minion option. Yeah. I'm not letting people remove a lieutenant, but if people add, like if somebody wants to spend to add a minion and somebody wants to spend to remove a minion, I'm down with that.
500 space bucks. That's all we need, boys and ladies. Whoever's in the chat.
Or somewhere in between. I'm not here to judge what you identify as.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not-
I've got
Yeah,
27,000 space bucks if you'll let me.
Fuck no.
Oh, I was wondering why I had that extra D10 earlier. Well, I rolled 2 D10, but I went with it. That was why.
was
That makes way more
that was
sense.
Sacred Ace's fault. All right,
was
so
like,
it doesn't look like
man.
anybody wants to help you guys. So
You're good.
Damn.
unfortunately, that lock just sits there and stays locked.
Okay.
So at right around this time, you start to hear the backup alarm going off on the on the truck. So what's the current plan?
Well, that's not good.
Somebody want to try to run some? I'm actually gonna expand that out one more. Some extra interference, maybe. That looks arguably worse. I don't know why it looks.
I'm gonna move up and cut
It
some
keeps, like-
tires.
It keeps like scrunching on itself.
Yeah, it's not scaling correctly. You're gonna try to run up and cut the tires.
J-Boss.
Kinda. Yeah. So
I'm
yeah, I'm
going
gonna slash some
to
tires.
I'm going to approach as the supervisor that Frankie had mentioned earlier.
Okay, so Wolf is
while
moving
you're
in to
doing
slash tires, and J-Balls, you're going around, I'm assuming via the front from your current direction,
Yeah.
and you're going to the driver's side?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wolf, which tires are you cutting? So there's one in the front of the vehicle of the cab, 2 underneath where the cab is attached to the trailer, and then the trailer has 2 axles and then 2 axles on the back of the trailer.
Can I identify? Well, it's probably a front wheel drive. So
No,
I'm
they're
gonna start moving towards the
No,
front.
any heavy semi is going to be rear wheel drive on the
Mhm.
back 2 axles of the.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You just answered my question, so I'm gonna go for the rears.
So the rears of the cab itself.
Always go for the
Yes.
rears.
Yeah.
I
It
too.
it's just a general. There's no such thing as a heavy. 'cause you
I'm
can't
not a
tow
truck
anything with a front.
driver.
Yeah,
so
no front wheel drive because when you weight the back, it picks up the front tires, so you actually lose traction. So you wouldn't want to do that.
Yes.
So you're gonna load.
Okay,
the
that
back.
makes sense.
Yep. It's
Yeah, and actually, it's probably all-wheel drive, if we're being honest.
No.
Nowadays maybe, but even then, I would still assume, just knowing the way that worked, it probably wouldn't be. But either way, all right. So we're gonna try to work on those 2 tires. So give me a, I guess it'll be an attack. Well, I guess not. How do we want to do this? I don't think. Oh, there is a thing for vehicle combat. If I.
How's your stealth? Isn't this a stealth mission?
Oh
Stealth?
yeah, it's true. So let's do that. So let's start with stealth because you do have to get there with your sword out or whatever you plan on stabbing it with, because again, as Koyo now knows, and you guys out of context know, they can see things that are going on around them.
Yeah, as soon as I find where stealth is.
Koyo?
Body.
Would they not be distracted with me though?
I mean, they see that you're there, but they also have their cameras up that are on the in the dash. So if Wolf makes a big mistake here and totally flubs this stealth roll, he'll likely do something that just kind of catches them out of the corner of their eye and on.
Right.
And as I speak it into existence,
What the fuck? I've got like a +8 in stealth, and I still get fucked.
Damn! Reroll! What the hell is that?
Unfortunately, that do be what the dice do. It's a 3 either way,
I'm
even if I
gone
don't
for
play it as a
2
critical.
seconds.
We got any rerolls in the chat on this one?
So
That's just
J-Balls, while
Probably
I'm
not.
figuring out what we kind of want to do here, I am summoned again. I'm assuming you're
Yay!
gonna get a reroll. What's
Let's go.
your
Okay.
conversation you're trying to have with the driver?
It's really just kind of a stall.
I did
Going,
my reroll.
so
Yeah, go Okay.
so he can move and just be like, hey, I know you've talked to my guy here. We got some issues up front on the road. You just have to hold on real quick.
Thank you, Agamemnon.
Then we'll get you on your
He
way.
gave you the reroll. You're good, Jay.
They gave you the reroll, Jay.
Yeah, I'll let you redeem it. So the driver, you hear over the intercom. I don't know if you guys don't understand, but we get paid by the job, not the hour. So can one of you guys ground guide me backwards? I need to get around. So I've already got my GPS programmed. Just ground guide me back so I don't hit this car that's behind me. I'm just gonna pull a U-turn and then I'll be out of your guys' way.
Yeah. We'll head on back there. And I kind of grab Frankie. We just start walking back slowly.
Wolf, are you still working on slashing the tire?
I mean, shit.
'Cause you successfully, you're now basically standing right in front of the tire.
They're getting paid by the job. So I don't know. I'm kind of waiting to hear input from the rest.
Oh, well, I was just about to shoot this fucking tire. They're letting me go back there to help back them. I can just shoot this bitch on my way, and we can fuck around.
How many
and
cars
then
are behind
find
us?
out? You know.
It's just that one that's parked under the streetlight.
I'm gonna wave them by.
Wave them by. We're blockading the fucking road. Where are you waving?
What do you mean wave them?
No,
Yeah,
we're
what do you mean by
blockading
that?
the
No,
truck.
No, we can't let them go forward.
No,
Yeah.
so this,
No,
you're
the
talking about
road's not-
hold on,
Yeah,
time out.
dude.
So the vehicle that's underneath the streetlight is parked there.
Right, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna slash the tire. I don't care anymore.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming, take your katana and just jab it right into the rear two wheels.
Yeah.
And you hear the sound as it starts to deflate, but then you see it start to kind of stop about halfway, and the hissing, and the vehicle
Suspect.
starts to keep backing up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep backing along with it like I never noticed anything.
Well, you just gonna act like you didn't just slice their fucking tire.
Oh, did they notice?
So they've backed up to about here at this point.
Yeah, we gotta get in the motherfucking car, bro. Like, I don't know, what are we? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Waiting
Or-
for direction.
We
I'm here
gotta
to kill people or fucking immobilize a truck.
Then start
Those are my
killing,
two
bro.
directives.
Shit. Fuck
Okay. So I'm gonna get up to the passenger side. Oops. I'm gonna ignore that. And I'm gonna toss a grenade in the cab.
Jesus Christ.
And with that, we will end for the night with a live grenade in the cab of the truck because we've been going for almost 3 hours now.
I thought that was the move. Like you were gonna slash your tires, and now we're boy.
Now I made sure they can't run. Now they're gonna die.
You definitely made sure they're going to run. I'm interested in the tire slash was good. I'm interested in the re-inflation or the stopping of it. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
All right,
That's
so,
why I didn't bother slashing more.
Yeah.
So, out of context, even military vehicles now have basically an anti-stop leak. So if something like that happens, it'll fill itself, and they have a central tire inflation system, so they'll start to refill themselves immediately if the tires run low.
Oh,
this is what happens when your fucking DM is a mechanic.
That's civilian
unfortunately,
shit.
you guys got the guy who knows about this shit. So in 2045,
I mean,
it's not surprising that they have self-healing
So
and
here's the thing. I know this, but
re-inflating
also
tires.
it's mil spec. Mil spec
mil spec
audio
now
transportation.
is civilian spec later.
In 20 years. Yeah, I get it.
Is it because production stopped? I'm not going to argue, but still.
So, all right, friends.
Damn.
That's a good place to leave off, though. I just don't want us to end up in like a fucking 3-hour-long combat.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that was definitely not the
that long.
I
Jesus.
appreciate you.
that was
you're
definitely.
the goat.
So here we'll do our send off, and then we'll talk and discuss on stream for a couple minutes, and then we'll be done. Seth still doesn't really do social media. J Balls and Frank.
I do, but I don't
J Balls and
advertise.
yeah, you don't like people, which is fair. I don't like. That's why I call my followers dumbass. So Jarrett and Kevin both do collectively a podcast called Silence Your Cell Phones, where they talk about movies, TV shows, YouTube shorts, all kinds of different things. I don't know. I try to listen to it, but movies aren't my thing. So you guys could describe it better than I could because you guys fucking run it.
Plug.
Yeah,
I
plug
mean,
yourself.
That's pretty much it. You know,
There you go.
movies, TV, anything
Video.
you watch, we talk about. Yeah.
And then Kevin, and then somewhat Jarrett, and somewhat Jose now do Envision One Piece Gaming OPG.
Yeah.
So you can
Right.
see the new tag down over that way underneath Kevin's name. So go follow him or subscribe to him on YouTube. He does stream live. Both Jarrett and Kevin stream live on Twitch. I don't know if either of you were planning on streaming right after this, so I can just give everybody.
I'm actually going to stream
Okay.
now.
So you can go ahead and get yours started, and then I'll raid you when we're done.
That's perfect.
Silence Your Cell Phones, the premier motion media podcast on the Earth, second place on Mars. Fair. I'm assuming David doesn't have anything he really needs to plug.
I don't have any plugs, nah.
Fair. You got some Interface plugs though.
I do. I've got plenty of that.
And then Agamemnon in the chat is also known as Jay, runs Travelers. I guess I shouldn't say runs, but is one of the members of Travelers on the Omnibus. They just did an episode about the second book of the Princes of Amber series. Didn't really sound like anybody enjoyed the book. I guess it was just okay. The first one sounded like the better of the two. So read the first one maybe, and then listen to some reviews or a shortcut on the second one. But definitely listen to the podcast and hear their opinions. And then go leave them a comment and tell Brady that communication goes two ways. So he's welcome to come talk shit about my stream as much as I talk shit about his podcast. And then if you're ever in Goshen, Mississippi, go to McNarb Gaming. I won't plug them too much because I don't get to go there real often. Although Greg might be visiting Fort Worth and hanging out at the house for a couple. So we'll see what happens with that. Anything else before we shut down the YouTube VOD?
I plan to run a
Been real
weekend
fun.
art stream.
What's that?
Oh, Seth.
I plan to start running an art stream on my weekends,
Let's
so
go.
What are your weekends?
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, well, I mean, some people's weekends are like Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
You gotta clarify,
Yeah.
you know? You work in a
What do you
fucking
mean by
water
art
treatment
stream?
plant.
Yeah. Okay. So the legally recognized weekend is
There
when
you
I
go.
plan to run my art streams.
So Siegfried Wilder, he's in the chat. He's one of my mods. Knows the rules of this game almost as well as I do. I just kind of get to make them up on the fly and make them whatever the fuck I want them to be, so he can't tell me I'm wrong.
That's fair.
I can, but it won't
Make sure
be
you go
right.
follow all these dudes. So I'll get Seth's thing added to the thing later, but it's Siegfried Wilder. You can find him in chat right now. I'm sure he can post a quick thing so you guys can go find him. Follow him. Follow ZZ Lionel. Follow, what are you on fucking Twitch? XNX Vision.
Yeah. Yep.
David doesn't stream. He just streams on everybody else's stream. So hopefully he doesn't get fucking banned from Twitch for some reason where I can't stream this shit no more.
Oh, let me turn my labels on
he should be-
because
He should be
Great.
fucking banned for all his shit rolls tonight. But
You got that.
goodbye, friends. Thanks, YouTube.
Wait,
Follow,
wait.
subscribe, do whatever the shit is. It's not none of the text is gonna show up on YouTube, so it doesn't matter. So you can still see it
well,
on
it's
the
gonna
screen.
show up on. Oh, hold on.
What?
It's gonna show up on my stream though.
Yeah, it'll show up in yours, but it's not gonna show up on the recording. I'm gonna end my fucking recording.